So I was just entering a long, and I needed to enter the long. I'm sorry. I had to set my trade up, and it's pumping now. I could see a move coming, and I wanted to take advantage of it, and I had to get it in. Sorry, I apologize. Sometimes on my own trading does come in the way of the show. Let's get that intro pumping and running. God bless each and every one of you for being here. Yep. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And we're going to do a fun thing today. This suit, brand new suit my wife got me. If you can guess the maker of the suit or the brand, who makes the fabric, going to give you a little $50 in BTC. So stay tuned for that, all right? If you can guess the fabric of this suit, all right? I see how who knows their fabric out here, who worked in the suit industry. We'll talk about it. We'll break it down. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's get that music back up and running. Shout out to all my lovers of life. God bless each and every one of you. I'm so excited to be here. Sorry about the lateness. I was in a trade that I really wanted to get into. I was kind of going through the ideas in my head. And, that was it. Yeah. I'm looking at this scalp right here. Looked interesting. I was up $50 immediately. We'll see what happens. I like the hidden bullish here. I like the swing up on price action. And the swing down on the RSI. I like this stochastic kind of giving us some love. We're struggling now, though. I don't want it to make a right shoulder. That could be a shoulder head, right shoulder. I want to see us break through this wick to the upside. I was up $50 immediately. We'll see. This is going to be my sixth trade of the day. I'm I lost one trade. It was a buck loss. Every other trade was a win, and I've been scalping the smaller time frames all morning since I've been up. But anyway, let's talk about it. Let's break down Bitcoin for you. Like we do every single day. Let's get the music back up and running. And God bless you all for being here. I played this little scalp, got out. Then I put a long here. When it went up to there, I set a long, went and worked out. Came out, we were here. I felt happy, took the price, and then I saw it continue to move. I'm trading this idea that this little flag's about to pop to the upside here. You see it? And it just popped right there. That puts me in the money up to $21, 1.5% on the trade, $1,400 in the trade, 27%. On the long. So here's the trade too. And I didn't get a chance to give it to my trading group. Dang, I just flashed my bills. I didn't mean to do that. But look, I'm looking for this 30-second and then I'm out. I mean, I just want to take $30, $40. Look, I'm up. Yeah, beautiful. There it is. That's the trade. I'm out. $30, $35. There we go. There's another one. I could do this 10 to 20 times a day. Bang. Ooh. 37 now, 41. Ooh. Let's get BOOKMAP out. We're liquidating some shorts here. Now we're up $62, 4% of the trade. Banging on them to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. I opened the day with the pumpage. The second I show up, you guys, that was late, right? I was late because I knew I called up Willie Woo and I was like, yo, China. I was like, yo, I called up my boys in New York. I was like, yo, New York, pump this price, baby. Pump this price. I'm going to mark it out for 50 win, 55 of the win. Bang, another wins. 5 out of 6 trades today. Banging on them to the upside. Dude, little wins pack a punch, man. And look, it's probably going to keep pushing. I like to sell early. I guarantee the win. I don't get the whole move. I just get the move. You get it? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I bring the energy. I bring the ruckus. Bang, bang, bang. Discord link is broken, somebody says, babe. Babe, Discord link is broken, someone said. I mean, go to CryptoLifer.com. Yeah, the Discord link is broken. We've moved to CryptoLifer.com. Right, babe? All right, I don't know. My team doesn't listen to me. My wife's sick too, so she may not even be able to hear me. And look at that pumpage to the upside. I just called this pumpage. I saw the stochastics aggressively turning. I saw hidden bullish. I said, that's going to rip. I trade hidden bullish over and over again for gains on small time frames, big time frames, you name it. Like Joe Budden, pump it up. What did I get long into 34.15? Should I get out? I'm new to trading. I can't never tell you what to do. I'll never tell you when to get in and get out. Bring the ruckus, Wu-Tang forever, baby. Amen. Shout out to Tony Rosas in the house. Shout out to all my peoples. Wow, 34,600 banging to the upside. I sold at 34,576, but I took gains. Nothing like closing out your long, you know what I mean, for gains. And that's another one. I mean, super excited with today. Already woke up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and lost one trade for a buck. Banging on them to the upside, baby. And that thing is still mooning. About to hit my target all the way up here at 34,656. Bigger target brings us to 34,702. That's where I really wanted to go. Wow, look at that thing moon. And I just called this right now as we speak. So sorry, it's smaller for you on the screen. But dang, and this is simple stuff, everybody. Look, there it hits the target now. Measured move, length of the pole. Bang. And I'm a stochastics RSI guy. When the stochastics get above the dotted line, I start taking 70% off the table. See if it might just cook. But once we get up here, it's a good time to take some profits and see if it can continue to cook to the target. Second I show up, price action short squeeze, right? It's like I knew what was going to happen. You're like, why was he late? Because I wanted to come right when price action started to pump, all right? All right? Can you hate me for that? I wanted to make sure when I showed up, the market started to move like Moses in the water, baby. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. 489 souls, 162 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watches for the man that brings you a trade every single day, baby. I show you where the market's going to go, and it goes there all the time. You should have watched me on Trade Wars yesterday. It was insane. I ran a straight clinic. And follow me on Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I would greatly appreciate it. All right? 22,000 followers and strong. We're pumping to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. And then this tweet went viral that I put out. I ran a clinic. Look, 24,000 views of this tweet. Bang, bang. One of the bigger watched tweets we've seen in a while. I just ran a clinic on Trading Wars, started in the long and explained where the liquidity was. I could see shorts getting liquidated live, called the long to 35K. Bitcoin is now 35,078. My team went in and we nailed it. Congrats to Ben Armstrong for hitting that 150X long like a boss. And Crypto Bud with the alley-oop. Or maybe it was a 50X. I don't know if you could go over, but I know he hit a nice game. And Jason Appleton, we love you. Even though, Jason, you shorted us when I told you not to. You counter-traded me even though you said you didn't. But we love you, Jason. I love you. You're really... Jason's actually one of the nicest people in the space. One of the most honest people in the space. One of the realest people in the space, in my humble opinion. Really nice guy. There's like a warmness to his gigantic frame. Can't explain it, but there's something sweet. And he acts kind of rough around the edges, but he's really just a big old teddy bear, man. But shout out to Jason Appleton, Crypto Crow. We love you. You and your wife, man. You both are great. Hanging out with you guys in Miami was awesome. So... Trading Wars was awesome yesterday. It was unbelievable. Shout out to anyone who saw me on Trading Wars last night or who was able to rewatch that video. I'm telling you, bang, bang, bang. I watched, Ben listened and killed it. Sam is for the people. It was a clinic. Put Ben in the money. Crypto Billy. Yo, Crypto Billy, you're the man, dude. I hit that like button right after I clicked your stream. Please do. Please hit the like button. Shout out to Master Friend of the house, my buddy, pal. God bless you, Master Friend. Love you, man. Great job on Trading Wars, right? Watch it this morning. Was awesome. Yo, Lifer, you're the MVP on your trading team on Debate Crypto. We up bigger the trade, Lifer. I know, right? Is that thing still mooning, I bet. Oh, man, and it hit the target exactly that I wanted it to hit. Right there. That was my take profit. Why did it stop right there? How did I know that? I don't get how insane this is, but that was my exact take profit, 34,709. Perfect place to get in and get out. Stochastics were high. That's when I like to get out. It just works out so absolutely beautifully. We're going to take this 5,000 to 7,000, and then I keep taking the $2,000, putting it in altcoin, and then doing the same thing over and over again. That's my strat. Sam likes Moses part of the sea of the red candles to the side to make way for the green leg. Let's go, baby. Shout out to John Crispala in the house. Shout out to 523 people on the live. And people think the market doesn't move on Friday. It is low liquidity, but not when you're in a bull run. Are we in a bull run? That's the question. I'm going to ask you guys in the poll here, are we in a bull run? I want to know. I say yes because we're above the 200 SMA. So we have started a bull run. I'll say yes. If we lose it, then fine. The bull run's over. It was a short bull run. But right now, we are above the 200 SMA. We are in a bull run. Bitcoin will moon. Job report will be good. Jobs report came out already. All right. And unemployment. Let's take a look. I already have it for my trading group. We'll talk about that in a second. Are we in a bull run or a fake rally? So your two choices are bull run or fake rally. Your third option is I love Crypto Billy. But, that's not an answer, but, if we just want to see how many people like Crypto Billy. All right? Obviously, I shouldn't add that to the poll, but I'm just being silly. All right? 34,700 right now. Bang, bang, bang. So are we in a bull run or a fake rally? Bull run, fake rally. I love Crypto Billy. We'll see how many people. Maybe people love Crypto Billy so much, they just don't care about the poll. You know what I mean? Shout out to Crypto Billy. He's becoming infamous in the game of crypto. Slowly but surely, he will have his own channel. We will make him into something amazing. He already is something amazing. I shouldn't say that, but fake will go back down. 1 hour looks spent. 4 hours about to moon. Holy moly pump. Huge pump coming. Good morning, lifers. So I started the stream. I entered along the long blaze to the upside. Beautiful long. Low stochastics on the 1 minute. I've been trading the 1 minute all morning. I found this little pennant. This is how I started the morning. I found this pennant. Traded it for gains. Saw that it was in a rising wedge. Traded that for a loss. Sat back for a second. Saw this beautiful little flag. And I saw how low the stochastics were pointing up. And I said, that's going to rip. And so I got in with these low stochastics. Came back from my workout. We were right here. Took profit. Right? Took a shower. Did my thing. And then I saw low stochastics in the falling wedge with hidden bullish again. And I took it again. So I've been all over the 1 minute. From here to here, I've been just nailing it. I've just shredded this 1 minute up in the last 2 hours. And look, now we're above it. I always sell early. That's my one thing, man. I say it all the time. I sell early almost every single time, no matter what. But now you're getting a little bit of a bearish divvy here as price continues to pump. And let's get back into my actual analysis. TRB pumping, don't miss the gains. And look, even on the 30-second, just this little flag, gone. It was a cup and handle. See that? Sammy cup and handy to the upside. All the way to the upside. All right. Who can guess the suit that I'm wearing? Who can guess the fabric of this suit? Not trying to be pretentious. I'm just something fun to do. If you can guess the fabric of this suit, I will show you the tag. All right. Not the maker, the fabric. Or they may be a maker and the fabric, but you got to know your suits. All right. Lifer, should I enter your trading group? I believe if you don't join the trading group, it'll be the worst thing you ever did for your life. I really believe that. Italian. Poppin' wool. It's a name of a brand. Polyester, cheap, toilet paper, Dollar Tree, cashmere, Italian, cotton. I'm seeing who knows their fabrics here. Who cares? Cashmere, Dormel. Because I'm going to give $50 in BTC to anyone who can guess it. Tweed, silk, Indochino, linen. The name brand of the fabric. The name brand of the fabric. I don't think anyone's going to guess it. I just want to see how many people know about fabric. That's all. Camel hair, Hugo. See, like Hugo, kind of, no. Armadillo, Hollister. Burberry, Boss, no. Gray. Polyester, Taylor, Kenneth Cole. Xenia, he nailed it. This guy right here. It's a Xenia suit. Devon Owen, you won, man. $50 at BTC. If you can, email cryptolifers@gmail and take a picture of your actual Gmail account. Congratulations, man. And I'll show it just in, it's a Xenia suit. Xenia, baby. And honestly, Xenia's the best. Like if my wife worked in the fabric industry for a long time, Xenia is out of control. Like just, if you really like your fabrics and you know what you're doing, Xenia, baby, Xenia. So just, just to give you guys a little, a little bit of Xenia style real quick in your life. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. What a smart man. He knew his fabrics. This dude knew his fabrics. Anyway, let's get back into the chat. What a boom to the upside for Bitcoin. Beautiful move. I took profits. I'm feeling good. I like the small time frames. You're in, you're out. You call it a day. This is about to pump. It's called Aptos Launch Token. All right. And it made a nice pump and it broke out of the wedge. And now it's inside of a wedge outside of the bigger wedge. 9 out of 10, and that's a retest of this top trend line. Look at that. This is likely to moon. Stochastics want to pump. I would be surprised if this thing didn't take off in the next hour to 2 hours. You never know, though. It could dump in our faces. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. But this coin is called ALT. We already took it for gains, 22% from the first. You know, when I first put it out, though, this thing looks like it could continue to the upside. I like what I'm seeing on the 1 hour for the retest for possible 20% gains on ALT. And it's called ALT, right? Of all the alts I could talk about, I'm going to talk about ALT. The only alt that mattered. No, that's funny, right? I mean, how did they get the name ALT? Everyone wanted the name ALT. You know, it's funny. We're the alt. You're not the alt. We're the altcoin. We're the only altcoin that ever existed, you know? But shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Good time to take some profits. If you're scalping and you want to learn how to scalp in and out, take profits when the stochastics get high. You got a little bit of bearish divvy here too. Slight, not amazing. Honestly, this thing could just continue now. So what I do is I just stick on the chart. And I don't need a lot of I don't need a lot of indicators. I just need a few patterns. Stochastics RSI and a moving average, and I am in there like swimwear, baby. I can make it happen like a captain. Here, we'll pull a Fibonacci here. Fine. It's like, I only use a little bit. It's like a little Fibonacci, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and the next thing you know, it's everything, right? Settings, I like my fibs on the right side. All right. So, here we go. Where... Visibility, maybe? No. Coordinates. Hold on. I just like when my fibs hit the right. Right here. Labels on the right. I don't like my labels on the left. It gets in the way of price action, you know? So, could you come right back down to the 618? You know? The platinum pocket or the golden pocket, right? Platinum pocket down there. 786 platinum pocket. Or the golden pocket. What is the platinum pocket in trading? Who here knows what the platinum pocket is? Wow, Brooks Brothers, you guys think high of me. Someone said I was wearing a Burberry suit. You guys are amazing. You know? Like, I'm flattered, honestly. Watching the small time frames, everything makes more sense, too. Like, when price moves, you can kind of see what it's doing. Look, this was an emerging Sammy cup and handy. We call these emerging cup and handles. The cup was emerging to the upside as it made a move further up. All right? Emerging cup and handles. Shout out to Sam for the call. Shout out to Crypto Bellico. We love you. TRB was the last thing I looked at on the radar. Fall asleep. I put the team on my back. Shout out to Stack McChange in the house. Bang, bang, bang. TRB, 10:30 a.m. Wouldn't be surprised if I see TRB at 109. Eyes on Bitcoin over everything. All right, I'm putting the phone down. Gotta sleep. Stack McChange. Then you know how I was. I fell asleep last night at like 10 or 11. Woke up at 1. Was back in the trading group until 3 in the morning. Putting in the work. Alt call just moon. No way. Oh my God. How did that? Is that a real? Oh my God. That's insane. You people are insane. You people are insane. You're absolutely insane. 6% in a second. Blow on it. So nuts. Anyway, shout out to the 633 people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. After yesterday, people are going to listen to me like it's stone cold, man. Yesterday's trading put me on the map. Like, if you watched that and you didn't realize, like, that's how you run a clinic, straight up, like, insane. Anyway, let's get out of the small time frames, even though I can't wait to get back into them. I'm excited. I found a new love for the small time frames. I think the trading wars made me realize I'm even better on the small time frames than I am on the bigger time frames. You know what I mean? Congratulations to whoever won. Yeah, my man Devon Owens won. Devon Owens. And I actually grew up with a kid named Devin Owens. It's funny, the same name. I wonder if it's my buddy Devin. You know what I mean? Join the 99. Congratulations. Thank you. And we can't be stopped. Shout out if you're here from the Trading Wars. Unbound up 76%. Ooh, Unbound. I feel like I just messed up the chat or something. Shout out to Anthony Tholen. Shout out to Hassan Haj. All right. And let's take a look at the show here. But Bitcoin breaking out of the falling wedge too. To the upside. Falling wedges could break to the upside. We never got the move. Last night I called a short. If you're in my trading group, last night I put out a short. I showed an inverted cup and handle to the downside. Then I went to bed. It went up and it hit the target perfectly. Bang, bang, bang. The stop loss would be at the head of the cup. That never got hit. And we got a beautiful move to the downside. I put this out to the trading group last night. Stone cold call. So not only do we call the longs, we call the shorts, baby. We call it any single way it goes, man. 1 hour hold. So I found this group on our hold. So I found this group in Sam. Amen. 1 hour hold. So I found this group in Sam. Amen. Bang, bang, bang. TRB for gains. Everyone taking gains on TRB. TRB is the one that just keeps printing, man. You know what I mean? And everyone, just one thing I'm going to do here. See, if you post your referral link here, I will delete it. All right? Not that I'm not super happy. This guy, Teddy Bear, we love that you posted a trade. I'm super happy and excited for you. All right? But you got to take it. What do? Download ShareX. All right? ShareX is real easy to get. Let me show you where ShareX is. ShareX, super awesome. The best free open source screenshot tool for Windows. Make sure you get it in the right place. But ShareX is amazing. Once you get ShareX, pop out your win. All right? The only reason is if I allow that, then people will bombard us to try to get people to hit their, referral link. So what I do is I will delete this, but that's a beautiful game. God bless you, brother. $199. Unbelievable. But I'll delete the message, but just take a picture of it like this. All right? Then what ShareX will do is, look, the next thing I paste is your win, right? It's just so easy. So you take a picture and then the paste button pastes the next picture. It's so simple and easy to do. It's amazing. Anyway, we love your win. I apologize. Anyway, massive gains in the trading group. Unbelievable. And we look at the gains on gains. Bitcoin call last night. Bang. Bang. So stone cold, right? Altcoin to the upside, banging for 24%. This coin, X coin, that thing just kept ripping. XI, She, and Lido Dow, I mean, that thing is a mover too. Accurate call for Bitcoin on that golden cross. Anyway, moving on. Let's see what we can figure out now for BTC. 693, first phone number I ever had as a kid back in the day. So I'm on the Binance chart. I'm going to delete everything. I'm going to remove the moving averages. I'm going to double click price action. And I'm going to move to the weekly chart. And we're going to take a look at the big boys and see what's happening. 2 weeks of the weekly chart. Not amazing. The daily. Look at the daily had a swing high failure, but we still pushed past it. See, it didn't matter. See, that's a swing high failure by ICT standards because this candle's higher than these two candles. Didn't matter. If you knew how to trade a wedge, you were able to take advantage. Okay? Understand these concepts. And then again, ICT is amazing. Use it when the time is right. Like right here, we have an inefficiency. It tells you that we're likely going to fill that. There's a beautiful inefficiency right here. And that coincides with the CME gap somewhere around the zone. So it's, but do we go all the way back to 27,600? You know what? That would get the bears really, to get us higher, we need more people to short. You have to remember that. All these pumps are people getting liquidated on the shorts. All these dumps are people getting liquidated on the longs. So we just need that. Gains all week. Much love. Shout out to Lodge is Divergent. God bless you, man. Lifer just bought your trading group. How do I connect it? Very simple. Email cryptolifers@gmail, or if you have any issues. Number one, and it's going to sound horrible, but I'm not customer service. I'm not, because if I act like I'm customer service, I'm not good at it. You know what I mean? I'm a great guy, and I'm helping you, but I'm so focused on the charts. That's my job. My job is to make sure everyone makes gains and sees what's going on in the market. Everything after that is my team's job. I can't, I make content. I come up with ideas. I help move the company. I make all the final company decisions at the end of the day, right? I say yes or no. But join today. If you have any issues, hit support and hit contact us right there, and just put your question in. How do I connect? And just hit us right here with your name, your email. What's your checkout issue? Discord issue. Oh, I'm having trouble connecting. I'm not sure. All you have to do really is, once you pay, is join my free server. And once you join the free server, you should be able to be put back in. You know what I mean? You're a true hidden gem. Shout out to Anthony Tholen. Been longing since 25K. I can't buy the Discord with Ideal. What does that mean? With Ideal. I don't know what that means. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all. The advanced Bitcoin to 42K by 1 or 2 weeks' time. I don't say stuff like that, but you never know. Best decision you will make, Tyler. You're going to be all over the group all weekend. The learning is endless. Lifer, we need some t-shirts or hoodies. Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside. Can you have someone at your school work on that and design it with me and then get back to me? Because you sound like a go-getter and you're at Morehouse. You got a lot of motivated people. How about you come up with some type of cool logo and I throw you some bones for that? How about you join my team today? I think that you wanted to join the team in a way. This is your chance, man. You come up with a really cool logo that says Sammy Cup and Handy and my team likes it, you're in, dude. That's going to get you in. And then you're going to have a multimillionaire as a friend who knows everyone throughout the United States and has, all sorts of connections, and you never know, man, could hook you up. So let me know, Jaden, if you want to do that, Mr. Rainey, all right? Because I think you're the man for the job. You seem motivated. You're around a lot of talented young kids. I mean, who else would be better to do it than you? So I think you should send that logo to me. I do have merch, but the merch is, not as amazing. I want to enter the city and pay crypto. How do I do that from Amsterdam? Only possible Ideal payment. So please help. I don't know what Ideal is. Never heard about it. And I'm not a Signals group. Bet I got you. Let's go. Send an email to my wife, cryptolifers@gmail. Say you want to start this. She'll keep you on it. She'll ask you each week, how's it going? She'll bring you in. You'll be part of the team. All right? If he doesn't, I will. Hey, do it too. You know what I mean? M-Wids. Anyone want to do it, but, I think he can get it done, man. I have a feeling that he's focused and passionate about the crypto lifers, bro. So, anyway. Bitcoin still pumping 772. I always sell early, man. Trade booming to the upside. And look, we're back inside, baby. We're back inside the pattern. Are we above the 200 SMA on the 1 hour? We're going to go over all this fun stuff in a second. I just, I don't want to miss out on the gains right now. But you know what? I have to. Some days I'm like, screw the analysis. I just want to trade in front of y'all, But I also really want to do the analysis. So I'm going to start at the 2-week chart, which I don't already do, or even the monthly. So the monthly has hit a monthly resistance, clear as day. These two candles hit right here, and that's monthly resistance. That's going to be strong. And we wicked right to it. If we can break above this area, 35.30, if we can basically close candles above 36,000, that's going to be breaking through monthly resistance. That's going to be a big deal. It's likely that we do that based on where the RSI is. You want to trust the RSI the most on the monthly. Also, you got swing up to swing up. You got swing down. You have hidden bullish divergence here on the monthly chart. What is hidden bullish? Hidden bullish is when you have usually on a large time frame you want to find it on. I did use it there on the 1 minute if it resembles the idea. Let me show you how I used it on the 1 minute and how I saw it on so here it is on the 1 minute too. See, from this point to this point, you kind of go flatter down. But from here to here, you go up. That's hidden bullish, and it tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. It's such a beautiful way to trade. The stochastics will be low when I get in. The MACD usually has lack of momentum, and you'll be in a falling wedge, near a moving average of sorts. RSI should also be in a good spot. And so you're looking for the MACD to turn, RSI to turn, and the stochastics RSI to turn. With the hidden bullish, you're good, And look, you did make a high. Now, you don't always make the biggest high. Now, look, now we have bearish div. And look, now you're starting to make this. See, now you know what the next channel is. This is turning into what's called the symmetrical triangle with some bearish divergence. You would expect some type of move to the downside, but if we're super bullish, we might even stay inside the pattern like so. This is the 30-second chart, but it looks like it's about to rip to the upside. I'm telling you right now. They had everyone short last night. They got it enough short that they got enough people to short the market, right? This 30-second chart, I wouldn't be surprised if we did one of these to the upside. The target would be 35,070. All right? And I'm telling you, man, I've been trading the 30-second and the 1 minute for the last 3 days straight. They've been paying me. I always dabble with them and use them, but lately I've been just going hard on them. And literally, they play out just like all the other time frames perfectly well. Like the 30-second actually controls the market. I found hidden bullish on it. I found bearish divergence on it yesterday. And that was like going, that like right there. There's hidden bearish, right? That's bearish divergence. I mean, a lot of times it's your daily top. It's pretty insane. So you'd expect this to come back down to the bottom of the pattern if we could. But look, that's also a cup and handle. You see it? There's a cup. Sammy cup and handy to the upside. Then you can get your measured move out of the cup and handle. Interesting, huh? What a bullish morning to wake up on a Friday, right? I'm not used to this. Usually it's low liquidity, drip dry. Not the case today, baby. And I told you Fridays aren't always drip dry. You know what I mean? Fridays could pump, baby. Shout out to the 693 people on the live. Shout out to each and every one of you. Let's get it up. Let's get the energy going. Let's get the beat banging. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Woo. 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 Get motivated. This is the best day of your life. Today is going to be the best day of your entire life. Something's going to happen today that you never thought possible. Something amazing is going to happen to you. You're going to have an epiphany. You're going to break through. You're going to start your first business. Something big is going to happen to you. You're going to bump into someone that's going to inspire you. Maybe you're watching me for the first time and you're like, oh my gosh, I could do this, baby. I used to work a 9 to 5. I used to work a night shift. In at 8, 7 in the morning. In at 7 at night, out at 3 in the morning. I worked a night shift for 6 years of my life. I wore the same jeans every day. Now you see me wearing Zenga. Your life could change if you let it change. If you go after it, God will cover you in the best outfit. God will give you everything you want. I basically submitted to God. I'm telling everyone, I keep telling everybody, just submit to God. There's a higher power that created this universe. It knows you better than you know yourself. Connect to it. Talk to it. Live with it. Build with it. Build with God. I'm telling you right now, you will feel a superpower once you realize there truly is a power behind you bigger than anything you ever thought. Because you work hard, Sam, I could buy anything I need. Thank you. Shout out to Crypto Wifer. I love you. Amen. My wife needs nothing. My kids need nothing. I work 7 days a week, so my family wants for nothing. They can do anything that they need at any moment in time because daddy's got their back. Daddy's got it going on. Daddy ain't stopping. You know what I mean? Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. God bless you all. Now, this is an ascending triangle. They are 50-50. It could break to the downside. You're looking for some bearish div, which we do have, which could crush this down. All right? It's not a guaranteed pattern. I like a bull pennant a little more. All right? However, it can be bullish. How will we know? Well, look at the 1 minute. Where's the 1 minute? 1 minute's bearish too. See, it's turning down with the bearish divvy. And there's bearish divergence right there on the 1 minute. So you're looking for, you're like, all right, we could hang out and wick back inside. Basically, if the divergence doesn't kick off and we hold this trend line, now we're better off that we can get our bit of a long here to the upside. All right. Sorry, I'm bouncing around today. Let me get back into the weekly. I don't want you to miss a trade that's about to happen. You know what I mean? So here's our mini trade on the 1 minute. Let me get back to my long-term ideas, right? So I'm teaching you hidden bullish divergence, which I go over almost every single day. I called hidden bullish divergence on the 3-day chart, which got this massive pump to the upside. If you watch my channel, who here remembers the 3-day hidden bullish that I brought up every single day for like a year? No, but since August 23rd, 22nd. All right. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to my lovers of life. Shout out to everyone that goes after what they want in their lives and knows that this life is for your dreams. This life is not for your nightmares. You can live in a nightmare in this world or you can live in your dreams. It depends who you want to listen to. All right. My brother, I love you. Justin, I love you more than you would ever know, man. I really do, bro. That day we hung out. When I saw you at that outdoor club that night in Miami, you don't understand, man. It did something for me. I was like, the people that I wanted to be around me were right where I needed them to be. And I was in my hotel room about to sit there crying about my dad, man. You know, shout out to Juice WRLD in the house. And everyone, I lost my father May 3rd, man. I lost my father. Like last night, my mom called. She said, please call me, please. I'm in the park with my kids. I think something's wrong with my mom. You know, she did have 2 strokes that I found out in her brain, you know, like nothing happened, but the doctors found them and they don't, you know, she didn't know when it happened, but they found 2 strokes on the left side of her head, you know? So she called me. She says, please call me, please. My heart starts racing. I think maybe something happened to my mom, you know? And once something happens to one of your parents, like you get kind of like PTSD that something could happen to your other parent. And so like my mom called me and I'm like, is everything okay? She's like, yeah, I just want to tell you about something, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, that's great, you know? And I called this cup and handle on the monthly, by the way, before it happened on October 1st. Pretty crazy. Documented. But anyway, and I said, you know, after getting a call, your dad's getting airlifted to the hospital. I told her, I just never know when I get a call what's going to happen. And she said, it's so hard. She said, it's harder than it was before because he's really gone now, you know. But look, October 1st, I'm live showing you this cup and handle. It blasted to the upside, Sammy Cup and Handy. All right. Funny, people didn't know what an Adam and Eve was on Trade Wars lot yesterday. Who here doesn't know what an Adam and Eve is? Yeah. I'm in lifer. Shout out to Tyler Lambries. Tyler, we love you, man. Welcome to the club. Tyler, the first thing you got to do and help people figure this out and tell people what you did. The first thing you got to do is go to watch first and watch the WAS first videos. Welcome to the 99. See everything that I put in here to help you. Please, it is 17 minutes. Put in the work, right? Then watch this alt trading video. It's going to teach you how to set up alt trading so the bot can trade for you, set up trailing stop losses, move your stop loss to break even effortlessly so you don't have to. And guess what, everyone? I got my alt trading connected. To my MEXC account, baby. MEXC Moneymaker. So I'm going to start showing you more alt trading stuff, and I'm going to be trading a lot of altcoins. Look at the coins that are in my portfolio. They've been blasting to the upside. Casper had a nice move, right? Casper's up. Casper's up. Caspa and Casper, not to be confused. Pretty hard to do, right? Anyway. So the monthly is extended. However, look, every time the monthly's been extended, we'd have a massive rally. And I'll show you that on a USD all-time history index. Let me duplicate this and be thorough. The key to having a good live stream, anyone wants to learn how to be a live streamer or you want to do, is to be thorough. If you have a second that you think you need to be more detailed, be more detailed. Like right now, I was just going to brush over that idea. And my mind said, no, be thorough, Sam. The people will respect you if you're thorough. So I went to the all-time history index because I was going to brush over the idea about the monthly stochastics, right? But what I want to show you is, and look, we could be in a rising wedge and break back down too. This is the bearish idea. But look, every time we had a huge rally, the monthly was very high and the rally began. Right there we were really high and the rally began. And so we're high. Doesn't mean we could have a huge rally here and break through this high. We could break the all-time high before the halving. Who thinks we can do that? Let's get in. So are we in a bull run or a fake rally? 47% said we're in a bull run. 35% said we're in a fake rally. And 18% says, I love Crypto Billy. So Billy, man, you're getting a lot of likes there. A lot of love. Of the 504 votes, there's 100 people. I mean, that's 20% that love Crypto Billy. So, wow, Crypto Billy, you're still in the show. Thank you, brother, for showing up each and every day, showing us that it's mostly how we react to situations. You're strong, bro. I aim to be like you. May God keep you and your family well. Stone1YGM, you will be like me. You are like me. You're a lifer, my friend. You see the frequency. You connect to the vibration. That is the key. I'm putting out a vibrational energy here on this channel every single day. That's why this channel grows. That's what everyone wants to know. How did you work the algorithm? How did you go from a nobody to a known guy in the crypto space? How did you go to being known nationwide, really? People know me around the nation, around the world, for crying out loud. I said, you know how I did it? You know how I did it? Believed in myself, man. Believed in myself and believed in God, all right? And just did something that I loved and chose passion and kicked fear in the teeth, too. I kick fear right in the teeth. You know what I mean? And honestly, it's the vibrational energy in which I put out. That is the key. The vibrational energy in which you put out will be the key. Anyway, so just because the stocks are high on the monthly doesn't mean we can't pump. I just want to make that clear. Okay, let's move to the 2-week chart. 2-week chart still got legs. Say we got a moon. And 2 weeks my favorite chart. We're not even above the RSI yet. So the 2-week chart says we have at least to 47,000 to go. I mean, or more. A lot can happen on the 2-week chart. The last time we were on the 2-week chart, we were this high. We were right here. Like right about there. See, you can say we were at this point. Match it up with that point, and then put a line. And Bitcoin went from 19K all the way to where we're at now. So imagine where we could go from here. We could double the 70K in this space on the 2-week chart. So no one's looking at the 2-week. It's my favorite. One of my favorite time frames to trade is the 2-week chart. You know, and a lot of people don't use the 2-week. I fell in love with it. I do all my long-term Bitcoin accumulations on the 2-week chart. Watch this. I'm going to show you how to make gains with Bitcoin. I'm going to educate you. You go to the 2-week chart. This is very simple. I've been doing this for years now. I use the Fear and Greed Index. All right. I use the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Whenever it gets into the shaded level, and we're at like anywhere between an 11, we got to a 9. If you get to a 9, it's amazing. But anywhere in the shaded level, and honestly, what I'm giving you is like real sauce right now, even though it seems like washed over quickness. And I wait for the stochastics RSI to get into the lower areas. And right here, the Fear and Greed Index will be low, but then the Fear and Greed Index will get really low. I match it with low stochastics. That has given me, I bought Bitcoin here. I have proof of it. I bought Bitcoin here. I have proof of it. And XRP at 16 cents. I bought Bitcoin in this area here and at 19, all in here from 16 all the way up to 19,000. I bought multiple Bitcoins in this area. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to everybody. Redman in the house. Crypto Billy in the house. I'm not all in if you have savings left. It's not all in. You're funny. Show me state in the house. I don't know what that means. You did it one day at a time. You the bomb. Amen. I have doubt on Adam and Eve. Adam has to have the lower low, sharp, bigger, big, lower than the low of the Eve. Not every time. Usually they're even, but they can be offset. It's more just looking at the idea. Energy, frequency, and vibration. 369, Nikola Tesla, baby. Yep. Because, no, I've had people reach out to me. They're like, I want to grow my channel. How do I grow my channel like you did? And I say, it's the frequency and the vibration. And they look at me insane. They look at me like I'm nuts. And I'm like, what frequency, vibration? What are you putting out? What's your why? Like, what's your, you know? And anyway. Let's get back into my long-term analysis. And let's finish this off. So the 2-week chart says we can continue to pump. So anyone telling you that we have to be bearish, we don't. We do not have to be bearish. We could continue to move. Again, I am not bearish until the 200 SMA is broken by a substantial time frame. Like the 3-day chart or the daily chart or the 4-hour chart will have to break below the 200 SMA. Until then, I am just we're not entering into a bearish market. We could get a pullback, a buy opportunity pullback. But to me, definitely, you know, we'd have to break this yellow line on the 4-hour for me to start turning bearish. And again, everyone's like, oh, is this a bear flag? Is this that? I'm going to be the first one to tell you if we're bearish or not, because I'm going to see it happen on a smaller time frame first. Look, I was the first one to tell you if we were going to lose the 200 SMA on the 1 hour. I was watching it like a hawk. Then we got above it. I'm like, all right, we're all right. And we went even lower. I said, all right, we're going to go down now to the 4-hour 200 SMA. Trust me, I do this every 5 hours. I take naps at night. If something's going to happen to Bitcoin, I'm going to know about it but probably before, or I'm going to be one of the top people to look at. So come to this channel because I'm going to know what's price action is going to do, because I'm going to spend every single every 2 hours, I'm going to be looking at Bitcoin. Very rare for me to miss a move. So if you work hard, if you don't have a chance to stare at the charts, I have a hyperactive brain. I'm super obsessive compulsive. I stick on it. When you join my trading group, you're trading for the use of my hyperactive brain. I'm scanning the charts. I'm looking at the market. I can see things. I have a photographic memory when it comes to the market. I can see so much things that most people will overlook. That's the type of brain I have. And I'm not trying to brag. I'm just telling you, this is my gift. I'm using my gift to help each and every one of you and to help myself, right? I benefit myself. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to lie. But if you can benefit yourself while benefiting others, beautiful. A lot of people just benefit themselves. If you can give people something to live for, something to go for, you know. Look, so here's a bull pennant now. There's a low, there's a higher low. You expect a higher high. Now you got a bit of a small uptrend and you're looking all right. You get this bearish divergence that played out, but you got the bump from it, which now negates this little bit of bearish divvy. This looks like it could start setting up for a nice move to the upside. Bitcoin all the way back to 35,074. And I've been trading the smaller time frames. They've been making more sense to me. I've been staying off the other time frames and just trading the 1 minute. It's been paying me all morning long. I'm telling you right now. Lifer, we all know you're the best. That's why we're all here, brother. Amen. Pray for focus. I will pray for focus. Seize the day. TRB is about to do its all-time high. I can confirm it. Please. We'll take a look at that too as well. But I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. Getting energetic, getting busy. All right. 2-week chart suggests we could continue. Let's move forward into 3-day. So the 3-day is a little spent. However, like I keep saying, I don't have the bearish divvy yet. I would like bearish divergence, personally. I'd like price action to come up, make a higher high, and the RSI to come up and make a lower low. And then I would like to see some type of, until I see that, I'm not fully sold on a big dump on the 3-day. We are far away from the 21, but again, anything could happen in the next minute or two. You know what I mean? Shout out to Crypto Round Table. Shout out to the Mortal Demon Podcast. I got ADHD. What would be your advice? People with ADHD like me, you have to do a very hard workout in the morning. You have to exert a lot more energy than the average person to maintain focus and discipline. When you don't work out in the morning, you're going to be all over the place. Today I did a workout, but it wasn't as hardcore as I usually want it to be. My wife was super sick. I had to take care of my wife and the baby a little bit. It just was a different kind of morning, So I didn't get like the pump that I usually go for when I got to be adrenaline exhausted sweating profusely just like I've fought 1,000 men, or it's not going to, But yeah, if you have ADHD, you must work out every single day and get that extra energy out and get it also helps the chemicals in your brain, resurface and focus. It's a really good thing. I'm telling you right now. Like, if you're not working out and you have ADHD, you're going to have a lot of problems in life, period. I'm telling you right now. All right. Also, I use one of these. All right. And I'll talk about it. This is an energy bracelet. This is a grounding energy bracelet that grounds me literally to the ground. When I'm not on the ground, I'm on pavement. This will ground me. It has grounding properties in it. Shout out to Michael Miller for the 50 pound. And that's his first super chat ever. Are you kidding me? Hold up. Shout out to the first super chat from Michael Miller. God bless you. Thank you so much for 50 pound. Amazing, dude. That's amazing. All right. So now we go to the 22. And I tell you, when the daily doesn't reset all the way or halfway or does stuff like this, I'm looking for the 22 hour. Now the daily should have dumped even more. The fact that it got bought back up tells me something is brewing here for Bitcoin. And this is what's called a bull flag. Even though it's an uptrending flag and even though there's a little divvy there, this thing could still continue to the upside. The 21 is holding price action. The 50's coming on up. We got the golden cross there too as well. The daily also just got a golden cross. I'm just telling you, a lot of times we get a massive pump. We could get a little bit of a dip, but this golden cross tells me 2 weeks from now, Bitcoin is going to be higher than it was. These are the best places to get in. Shout out to Jennifer Moffitt. God bless you. You're a good man, Sam. Family, 100%. Michael, he's the man. If he can't afford it, no one can, right? Lifer is the best. Michael Pa, bro. Is that Michael Pa? Yeah, shout out to Michael Miller. Thank you so much. I got 1080 PhD. Amen. ADHD is not real, according to Gary Brecka. I bet it's not. I bet it's some type of formed idea, Earth hovered true. That's weird. Oh, it actually took a biohacker, Gary Brecka. I'm going to learn about this dude now. See, that's the thing. I'm always learning about new information and new people. Oh, and he lives in Miami, Florida, of course, man. What a great place. And 10X Health looks like he has something to do with my man, Grant Cardone, right? Got that 10X in there. $6,000 though. I mean, I don't know. But hey, you never know, right? I find you can get all this stuff from working out, from staying focused. I built my own structure of life, So the smaller time frame is looking nice. Look at that. That's about to break out. That's a W. That's a W. W's break to the upside. I like that. That's likely going to pump right now. It had so much time to not pump, and then it. So hold on, I'm going to look at this here. The market's been fun, everyone. There's been a lot of action. I mean, that's a bull pennant. It could definitely dump. We may not win. You don't win every trade. I've won 5 though. I could take a loss and still be happy. And when you get the right direction and the market moves in your favor, it just rolls, baby. So there you go. I mean, previous support of resistance. And you just, and I put in what I'm willing to lose. Like, I want to take this account and just grow it little by little. The greedier you are, the more you gut rock. The less greedy you are, the more you get paid. I tell my students this all the time. When the 200 SMA crosses the 200 weighted moving average, it's also a bullish sign for me. See, I got the weighted and the 200 SMA. I keep both on. All right. Take profit would be at 35,086, and these tend to hit pretty nicely. Could this be a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder? I'm open-minded, even though it's not perfect. It's a chance. I'm gonna wait for this to come and defend this bottom trend line first before I enter the trade. I'm just getting it ready, so I'm not 100% in yet. Every dollar counts when it's leverage trading. Like 624, 627 really matters. All right. Make sure you're in the long position. It's like $76 for $210 is a good deal. That's something I'd be willing to take. All right. So I'll take that trade. I'll risk 85 for 200 on the trade, right? And you see my stop loss is dang close. It's okay. I can handle it like a big boy. I like a little cup and handle. Look, that's kind of a cup with a handle there too that could blast to the upside. And then I want to look at liquidity. I got a bar right there above me. I like it. And he didn't get enough. It means he can get up there. And I got a big bar right there too. Tells me I can win my trade because we can get blasted at 35,100. We have the liquidity above us to the upside. Let's see what happens here. All right. Trade's down $6. Let's see where it goes. And what I like to do is I hit market now. I hit close long, and I sit with this close long window right there. And I'm ready to mark it out immediately. Big or small. I can limit out too. You could always change this to last, but I found out sometimes I struggle with that idea. All right. All right, let's get back into what I'm doing. So we're watching this flag on the daily. Staying in the flag. The 22 hours getting oversold. It's a really good sign that you reset on the stochastics, but you went up in price. That's telling me a big move is coming. And yes, we got a bearish divvy. Thank you so much for jumping on in and sending super chats my way and putting some balls in the jar, man. Look at those balls jump around in the jar. Oh, I haven't taken a sip of the jar in a long time. Thank you. Please throw some cups, some balls in the jar. I'd greatly appreciate it. Shout out to my sponsors, ITrust Capital and BingX. We greatly appreciate both of you. BingX is amazing because you can trade the S&P 500 at the same place you can trade Bitcoin. Jump into BingX today. You'll love being able to not have to leave your platform to trade regular assets, commodities, and Bitcoin. And they even have some awesome altcoins too, like PEPE and the like. So check them out. Been a long around time. Have a good team. And yeah, I don't mind working with BingX. They're a solid project, solid exchange. But ITrust Capital, and where else can you buy and sell cryptocurrency tax-free? Nowhere else, really. There might be a few other people, but they do it the best. No one does it better than they do. So if you want to join the trading group, we really push you to join at cryptolifer.com. We used to use a Me6 link, but now we're linked strictly to the website. Jump on in today and join my key newsletter, man. It's amazing. Lifer's Key Insight newsletter every single Monday. Those are the 3 links I want you to jump in on. Cryptolifer.com. Register with MEXC. Why MEXC? Dude, MEXC is the place to be. 0 spot maker and taker fees. All right? 0 spot maker and taker fees. And then another thing I do is down $20. It's my first loss of the day, of course, when I'm live, right? It's all right though. I can handle it. I like this shape we're in, the consolidation that we're doing here. So I duplicate that and I keep it up on this other screen just so I can see it and track it without having to be like all over the place. So we're going to continue to watch this idea. Now, so the 22, the daily, are setting up for still possible upside, all right? 12-hour curve back down again, but look, this could just curve back up, kind of like a double bottom on this time frame. And you could say that was the bearish dip played out, and now we're coming back for more. It's interesting. When I look at the 12-hour, you have to say that you really did leave the pattern, though. Or you make it a broadening wedge. So you make it a bullish megaphone. So we could be in a bullish megaphone on our way back to the top of the pattern. Very, very possible. And we boom up to this here, and then we get an even bigger, but bullish megaphones, they're known bullish patterns. Remember, I talked about the 8-hour doing its thing, and, the 8 hours still looks super bullish to me. This kind of has cup and handle vibes. Like, that's a cup, that's a handle to the upside. I'm going to keep talking about the 1 hour 200 SMA. That's going to propel us further up or down. Let's take a look at all the super chats. I don't want to forget you. If you did send a super chat, let's take a look at who you are, what you said. Book of the week, Weapons of Mass Instruction by John Taylor Gatto for the 777s. Thank you for always giving us books, man. Please show us your indicators. Give us D101. I keep losing my trades. It's so frustrating. Thank you all for all you do. I lost my dad also. So sorry to hear that, man. What's your thoughts on LTC? And this is the 3rd super on a live stream from Sigma Field. 3rd super chat, man. Thank you so much, bro. We'll take a look at Litecoin. It's going to follow Bitcoin. And Crypto Billy gifting 20 Lifer memberships. Crypto Billy, man. Givers gain, man. Always spreading that love. Shout out to the 717 people on the live. 365 likes. $93 in chat revenue. May God bless all you beautiful souls. Thank you so much for the love. John Connor, Trade Wars was awesome. Thank you. Crypto Bob Schlong, can you check out Mina, please? Okay, we will. Gains all week. Much love. Wow. And then Lodge is divergent for the 7. Thank you. Ivan 10 broke. Prune perp on Mech C, please. You mean Rune perp? You mean Rune perp, right? Not prune. I think you mean Rune. All right. Don't worry. Now what my team is going to do is they're going to write down the super chats and put alerts around them. Someone with a blue thing here will watch these super chats. Shout out to everyone gifted memberships. That's super awesome. And every time people gift it, we're going to hear that awesome sound. Bang, bang, bang. Gifted the memberships over here. Quant, please. We'll take a look at Quant. Love is love. Let's go, Billy. Why does Rune keep pumping? I mean, I put out Rune last night to the trading group, and I said to watch it. I said to watch Rune. This trade's starting to go well. We're only down 9. Looks like we're going to start to pump nicely. And Kyle wants Quant. Well, we got a busy altcoin section for the live stream today. And everyone, I'm known as the fastest, basically like, I don't know, super chat guy. Like, I'll go through more super chats than anyone else. We go through more coins than any other live stream I've ever seen. When you look at the timestamp of all my videos, like if you go to look at...
All right, guys, so let me tell you guys my story.
I was studying this guy. He's got 1 million followers now. That was his first video ever. I study YouTubers all the time and see how they got where they're at. And I watch their progression. See if I can learn something from them, you know? But look at yesterday's video. And if you look at yesterday's video, boom. All timestamped. Everything that we went over right there, ready to go for you. All right? I should have voted I love Crypto Billy. I know, right? I don't think you can change it now. Only 17%, Billy. They think we're in a bull run instead of loving you, man. Nah, I'm just joking. Pepe, please. Tito Gaines in the house. Shout out to my man in the house. I should have voted I love you. Super chat from Tito Gaines. Thank you so much for the love, Tito. I appreciate you, brother. And wow, you guys got me up to $97 in chat revenue every single day. That's unbelievable. God bless you all. All right, let's get back into what's happening here. So I see the 8-hour making a move to the upside, personally. I kept talking about 34,250. As long as we stay above it, we're bullish. If we go below it, I'm bearish. Every time we're back above that level, 34,250, I stay bullish. We go below it, I'm bearish again. So the 8-hour looks like we're going to get a moon to the upside for sure. I like what I'm seeing here on the 8-hour time frame. Look at this thing starting to break out now. Looking lovely. That's a bull pennant. They break out 68% of the time. We have a 70% chance of getting paid right now to 35,000. Let's go. Let's make that 200 bucks. Let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. It looks very likely. I'm long. Let's go, baby. Let's go. They've been pumping the price of Bitcoin all morning long. Why do you never check Pepe? Because it's a meme coin? Oh, I check Pepe. I trade Pepe all the time. I just don't why would I trade it every single... I'm not going to be religiously checking on Pepe. So I like the 8-hour time frame. It's touching the 21. It's in a falling wedge. Previous resistance became support right here. That's an SR flip. That candle did not close above that line. That candle did. Boom. No inefficiencies above us. No real inefficiencies below us. The biggest ones are lower than us. Not every single inefficiency does close, but look, this is a giant inefficiency. Like, it's like almost a little too big. If we don't wick into there, I'd be surprised. You know what I mean? But we might come up first and then come get it later. When we get it, there's no guarantees of when we're going to get it. All right? Did you map out your NDOG today? Your new daily open gap? And did you see the gap between the other ones on the NASDAQ this morning? Did you use the daily gap to enter or exit a trade? Did anyone use an ICT concept to trade today? God bless you all. We know ICT here. We know FIB here. We know it all. We'll break it down. ICT has left. If you need a place to go, join my trading group. We have an ICT trader giving mentoring, tape reads, all the stuff that you've been doing. You can come right in and do it with us. And then you're going to find out all the altcoins and all the Bitcoin and all the awesome stuff that I give you too. And my insane trading style that'll put you on another level. All right. So I like this move for the 8-hour. The 8-hour looks very bullish. I'm going to go on a whim here. And, I'd say, a long here isn't too shabby. I don't like the risk reward ratio. It's really pretty bad. We'd have to break out and get somewhere here for it to really matter. So you'd have to hope the bigger flag. But I do like the 8-hour time frame right now for a move to the upside. I like the 6-hour. I like the 4-hour. And the 4-hour has a bullish engulfing candle. All right. 4-hour also got bullish, baby. Look at that. That's a very bullish engulfing candle. Huge. I see this falling wedge making its move back to the top of this channel. That's what's likely going to happen. Your pattern trading 101. Bottom, top, bottom, top. This just took longer to make it back to the top of the range. All right. So now the 4-hour looks amazing. The 1 hour's pumped all morning from the lows. That's why I trade low stochastics. Tell you right now, if you just trade stochastics with me, you know, bullish MACD crosses, when the RSI gets above this medium line, big move. Always a nice move coming out of that. And now you can see we're at a bit of resistance. Previous bounce. So if we can flip this, we're going to moon. And look, we just did. We just mid. My trade's in the green now, and we're up to the upside. Let's take a look at what happened to that small flag starting to break out. That's the beginning of a breakout right there. Let's see if we can continue and get the pump. Everything looks good for the pump. The bigger time frame, the smaller time frame. Only thing is the 15 minutes spent. That's the only thing I don't like is the 15 minutes. A little too high for me right now. We'll look at that on another chat. But the 1 hour looks good. Can the 1 hour continue to push us to the upside? Get above this high volume node. We have a gap here. It tells us that 35,400 isn't that hard to get to. So look, to me, it's telling me that later on today, after some small time frame up and down nonsense, we might see some flags, but we're going to 35,004, and then we're going to go from there. But that's my prediction for the day, that we will go further up to 35,400 based on what I'm seeing in the chats, based on the 4 hour, based on the 1 hour, you know, based on this being in a little bit of a flag, and then we're on the 1 minute back in the flag, baby, right? So, and so I just took you from the 1 month chart, right, to the 2 week chart, okay, to the 3 day, to the weekly, to the 3 day, to the daily, to the 4 hour, or to the 22, to the 4 hour, 8 hour, 6 hour. If you don't understand more when you're done, when I'm done with you, you're going to know so much more about the charts. I'm telling you right now, every single day. Measured move takes us to 35,062 on the smaller time frame, and we can go even higher. And that's an ascending triangle that made a little dip, came back inside the pattern. Now we're overbought. Tells us we likely might have to come back down unless we just get flushed. What I like seeing here now, though, is look, a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. That's an inverted head and shoulder. Inverted head and shoulders break up 68% of the time to the upside. Anything I teach you here, go to Google. All right, I just want to show you how to elaborate on the live stream, because the live stream comes and goes, right? Then you're sitting there. What did I just see? What the heck just happened? So type it in. Type in inverted head and shoulders pattern. Might even come up like that, right? And look at it and understand what it is. It's this shoulder, right shoulder. You see it on bigger time frames, smaller time frames. 68% of the time, it's going to break to the upside. It's a very bullish pattern. All right. Doesn't mean it's going to happen for sure, but look, I mean, we're already starting to get a little bit of a push to the upside here for Bitcoin. All right. My trade's only up $3, but it ain't down, right? We'll see where we go. And you got to have patience in trading too. If you expect every single trade to go exactly how you want it, exactly when you want it, that's just not how price action works. And if you're on the 1 minute, you have to be willing to see what I'm doing. We may come back down to the bottom here. And you have to be willing to cut a trade off if it doesn't go your way. But here we go. Now we're in the money. Now we're in the money, up 17 again. Banging on them to the upside. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. And I got my take profit. I got my stop loss. I could shave my stop. Once we get another big pump up, I'd shave the stop. Now, this will be my 7th trade with 1 loss. This will be my 6th win in a row if I take this win. I move my stop loss up a little bit to shave the risk. No reason to give back what I don't need to give back to the market. I honestly like taking this 18 right now because it would just be another win. I can do that 20 times a day, make 360 or even more than that. And some of them are going to be 50. Some of them are going to be bigger, smaller, depending. I'm on fire lately. It's insane. Like, we can't stop. We can't lose a trade lately. It's insane. Watch this trade lose. Don't say this. You know, traders don't like to say they're doing well. We're doing all right. Things are going well, you know, because you think of all the pain that we've caused in the past, right? But why? I want to see this bling, bling, bling. We're very spent on the small time frame, so it's like starting to get that pullback now. But we break through 34.8, we're getting a move. If I waited and got into the bottom of the pattern, I'd already be up a lot nicer by now, right? I got in like somewhere right here, a little late as the pump happened. There we go, 34.8, baby. And now let's take a look at BOOKMAP. Now we're going to watch the short squeezes come into play. And now here we go. Semi-short squeeze. Do I do it again? Do I call another short squeeze again? There it goes. Bam! 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 The hitter, baby. The short squeeze hitter. And I love these people to short because they pay me every single time they short. They get me paid. Boom. Look at that. They're paying me right now. Because they short, I'm getting paid. You know what I mean? Do that 10 times a day. Make, just continue to grow this. I just love it. I love the green. I want more green. Go to 30. Let's go up 3.55%. So you just gifted another 20 memberships. You're out of control. Say, I'm a nobody, but I made you a simple logo. You may like it. Send it to your Facebook. God bless you and your family. And this is my first super chat ever. Shout out to your man for the first super chat in the house. Thank you so much for the love. And so now I go to the 1 second and I get real greasy with it. So look at that turnage. And what I do is I start moving my stop loss. Like if I'm going to scalp, I start moving my stop loss like right below these support and resistance lines. Right? And then I start trading the smaller time frame. What it can do, though, is it can get you stopped out early. Like, I might get stopped out here. Oh, we bounce off the 200 SMA. See how we use the 200 SMA as a bounce? Now it's right below that. Insane, right? And now I'm locking in profits. Like, I can't lose now. I can't lose this trade. You see? I love doing this. Look, I see a giant inverted head, a small little shoulder, head, right shoulder. Tiny little one. Thank you for everyone joining and gifted memberships. Crypto Billy, you're the best, man. It really draws engagement. It's a really smart thing for you to do. You're the man, dude. Very nice of you to do that for me. Look, a bit of an inverted head and shoulder here. Now we're up 33 bucks, 4% of the trade. Continuing to bang on them, right? And what you're going to do now is you just look, boom, 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 38, right? Boom, boom, boom. And then I just keep raising the stop now. Right? To positions of where I can be protected. I like this trade. I personally want to take it. I can scalp another small one. And so I'm just going to keep getting these gains. And now I'm locked in. Like, I'm locked in to win. I love it. And so now, because we bounced right there, I put my stop loss right there now. I'm about to get stopped out. It's funny, whenever you don't put a stop loss, you lose. Whenever you get a stop loss right next to price action, you end up staying in the trade. I found when you're doing the right thing, you keep getting paid. When you do the wrong thing, you keep getting slammed. And there I go. I got stopped out of the trade. Bang, bang, bang. Another win. Another win for the lifer. Bang, bang, bang. And I love doing what I just showed you. And this probably will continue to go up. You know what I mean? Other time frames are a little overbought. Look at that. But this thing should continue to moon all the way to my target. I sell early, but I guarantee the win. You know what I mean? We're non, LOL. Yo, lifer, Bitcoin is in the VAH. Do you think we pull back now? The value area highs. You know what I mean? I don't think anything. I just go for the flows, baby. I just go with the flow. I do see a bearish dip now on the 1 minute. I see a bearish divergence on the 1 minute chart, and we're overbought on the stochastics. I might have sold the top right there for that moment in time. We'll see. Sam, you're such a blessing, changing people's lives. Oh man, great to see you live, lifers. How much you made after fees? A good amount. The fees are nothing for MEXC, dude. Like, this is why you trade MEXC. We don't pay fees here. Look, 28 bucks. There was no fees there. You know what I mean? Look, it will show you the fee right here, order history. The fee was $2, bro. No, actually, no, sorry. I made 33. That was a different trade. I made $33. I paid $2, bro. The fees are minimal. Absolutely tiny here on MEXC. You don't get bagged down like all these other exchanges. The other exchanges do 6 times the fees. 6 times the fees. MEXC's 0. If I limited in and out, MEXC was 0. Look, this thing's still going. Still going. Look at that inverted head and shoulder we showed you that did play out to the upside. Exactly like it was supposed to. Come on now. People that don't realize the patterns are the way to play, are the way to trade. Because you know what's sad is there's like even ICT. I listen to ICT sometimes, Michael, and he's like, pattern trading. You guys, you don't know what you're doing. I know the market. Blah, blah, blah. And like, I get it. If you listen to him all day long, then that's what you'll believe. And he's right. Like he's right. You'll be right in your own science if you do your science enough. Like if I trade inverted head and shoulders all day long and I don't know ICT, bang. If I know ICT and I don't know head and shoulders, bang. You just got to pick your poison and stick with it. Whatever you stick with, you got to stick with. And look at the short squeeze that we call right here on the live stream. Bang, 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 bang. I just like to sell early. You know, I like to lock in profits. And every single time I show up, we get a short squeeze. Every single time I'm on the line, I'm showing you how to get paid, man. And these people get liquidated. If all these people here, 45,009, if all these people watch my live stream, they would not have gotten liquidated. Unless these are hedges against the long, so they had hedge shorts that got taken out. Possible. But I mean, come on, man. Green balls banging to the upside here on BookMap. BookMap link in the description below. You can't get BookMap anywhere else cheaper than you get it through me, or at least expensive. And bang, 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 I called a long for you yet again. I've been calling longs all day in my trading group, giving away trades left and right. Bang, bang, bang. 34,830, baby. We're going to cool down a little bit. The stochastics are very, very spent. Look for the retest now. Now I can find my next entry. And see, don't be afraid to sell. That's the problem. Everyone thinks the trade they're in has to be the one. Just keep taking profits and stack the gains. They're going to, over time, they're going to build more gain. You're going to look back on the day and be like, wow, I took 50 here. I took 100 here. I took 30 there. I took 80 here. You're going to be like, wow, I made 500, 600 bucks today. You know what I mean? This looks like we're going to get a little bit of a pullback now. I mean, you got a bearish div and you're overbought. You hit resistance a few times. You're likely coming down here. And look, it starts moving down right when I say that. I teach you about price action like this, man. I got it locked in my hand like a freaking bowl. So insane. Like my hand's in a bowl, you know. Squeeze them to the upside. +1 to Master Friend. Yo, Master Friend's the man, dude. He doesn't say traders don't work. He says they don't work in the right environment and traders aren't disciplined enough. Amen. All right. I have heard him laugh at patterns, though. I've heard him make like a kind of a silly comment at a pattern trader before. I have. Maybe he was just doing it in the wrong context. You know what I mean? I don't know. I prove and show every single day that if you stick to it, and again, Master Friend, I want to make it very clear. What you're teaching is gold. I use it. It's gold. I want to make it really clear. Me and you are going to the top together. Gold, baby, gold. All right? I trust you 100%. We're going all the way. I just wanted to make it clear that whatever you choose to use, if you put your mind and soul into it, you're going to become a great trader, everyone. If you believe in yourself and you go after it, you're going to become great. All right? So look, why did I know that was going to come down? Because we had bearish div on the indicator. And I was the indicator. I didn't have to wait for some indicator. There was no red dot. I was waiting for a green dot. You know what I mean? And jump into Master Friend's class. I'm telling you right now, I met this dude. He joined my trading group. He was in there for about a year now. And he was like, dude, he said, I had everything, but then you showed me the cup and handle. I started seeing what you were doing. He was like, and then things started to click. And he already spent so much of his own time just grinding, man. The amount of people you have shown, the light, like I see so many people say, hey, Master Friend, thank you so much for everything you've done for me, man. And, you know what I mean? And I like to share the spotlight with you, bro. You're an amazing person. May God bless you, your family, and may you never leave my side, man. May you never leave my side, and may I make sure you never leave my side forever, bro. I love you, and I'm just super excited to share 2024, man, and beyond, brother. You've done an amazing job, and you work so hard. And I would never let someone into my business if they weren't one of the hardest workers in the game, and you have proved yourself. So may God bless you and yours, my friend. You deserve everything that's coming to you, because it's coming. It's coming. Get ready, buddy. Get ready. We're on a spaceship to the moon, my friend. And it's literally igniting. They're counting down right now. 10, 9, 8. So look, this is what's called a bullish retest. You come down and you retest the zone. Wouldn't be surprised if you get a breakout from here on the low 1 minute time frame back to the upside. Little high risk after we already got the pump because of the bearish divvy, but there's a chance this does start to rip back up to 35,067. The daily for BTC is resetting. Friend is the man. Lifer, please check Chronos 1 minute for me. I'm in dangerous trade. I don't know what to expect. Lifers for life. Honestly, man, me and I won't say his first name because I'll never dox him, but me and my buddy Master Friend, man, I never met someone that understands me as much as he does. I never met someone that really, like, I don't know, man. I'm just blessed, bro. I'm blessed. If he wasn't who he is, I never would have been able to grow in the way I grew. Like, changed my life forever, bro. Changed my life forever, man. Like, thank you so much for everything, bro. And continue to give. Like, you're givers, bro, and givers gain. You care about other people. You actually care about other people. It's a rare trait, bro. Like, you actually, like, if you had a coat and you saw someone really cold, you'd be like, yo, take half my coat, bro. Or, you know, I'll find a way. You know that God will take care of you. Amen, man. Amen. All the way to 36,000, Lifer. Lifer, thank you for the quick 10%. Anytime, man. Anytime. I'm glad I could help you out, brother. So now we're forming a rising wedge. Rising wedges break up parabolically. All right? And you're getting oversold. And the entry of the rising wedge would be right here, really. And then this thing is likely going to take off. You can see that there's some bullishness here. We already see that we want to go higher. The measured move is the length of this algorithmic pole to the upside here, like so. This is your next entry for gains. I don't know if something happened to me, but like I feel like I'm like Rain Man lately. Honestly, I started wearing this bracelet and things have been changing. I know it's crazy. This bracelet is like supercharged. It's one of those like, you know, I don't know. I'll tell you guys about it in a second. I said I would wear it for a month before I brought it up. But it vibrates, bro. It vibrates, man. So let's take a look at this risk now. 3.65 risk reward ratio. If I take now 65% chance this breaks to the downside. 32% chance it breaks up. It's all about the stochastics RSI and do we have previous resistance and support? Previous resistance becoming support. We're going to take the SR flip there and take the SR flip to the upside. If we break the SR flip, we're going to make a lower low. We get kicked out of the trade. So let's take a look at this. I may take this trade now. Let's get back to the 1 minute. When the 21 crosses the 200 SMA, when the 200 symbol crosses the 200 SMA2, it's a good sign of more to come. It's like it's a preemptive golden cross in a way, right? Funny, I almost see this turning into an ascending triangle after we get out of the wedge, but we'll get there when we get there. One thing at a time, Sammy. Master friend, I love you. Master friend, you're the man. Master friend with the plan. So look at this. This is the SR flip right there that I'm looking at. And I build the trade back right here just because I know I'm going to be on. This is where I'm going to be actively getting it in. So my OCD makes me want to just make sure everything is legit. Everything's got to be precise. Down to the actual, the angle of this has to be right. Everything has to be correct. If the angle is here, no good. If the angle is there, no good. The angle of this has to be the same angle as price went into it. You have to feel out this angle. I'm telling you, there's a way to do this. You'll feel it out. You'll know the angle that you're on. All right, so here we go. The take profit would be 35,250. 251. I use the exact number if I can, but 35. Also go a little lower. 35,248, right? Because people are going to go for that. And look, there's the boom to the upside. I just missed my entry. And then the stop loss is 34,658. Look, that's already in the green right now. Now, again, there's a chance I'll lose the trade. I don't want to give back gains from the day, so I'm going to chip away. I'll risk 66 to gain 169 or even lower. 47, 53 to gain 134. That's beautiful. Right? Worst comes to worst, I lose 54 bucks. I can handle that. All right. And just keep going at these trades. Now, if we come up and we do a bullish retest, I may double down on the trade, right? But this rising wedge looks like it wants to go parabolic to the upside, and it's starting that move. Things are looking pretty good to me. But we'll see. I entered a little late. Already up $5. Look at that. The fastest $6 you could ever make in your life, dude. I just made a cup of coffee in literally 10 seconds. Who makes $5 in 10 seconds? Only traders do, man. And it piles up over time. Nothing longer than one trade of the 1 minute all day, bringing my account back to the upside. Alex Smart, man. Yeah, and look at that. Look at that nice move. I call that right now. Like, come on, man. This is so stupid how crazy When you do something every single day of your life, you better be somewhat good at it at one point. You know, you'd hope to be. All right? You'd hope to be. This all started with this wedge that I found at the beginning of the live, remember? You're still in the money if you kept that trade open. Insanity, right? And then we look for the short squeeze on BOOKMAP, and like we got the whole thing mapped out. Get it? Mapped out. And I'm going to get to all your super chats. Trust me, I'm going to get to them. Just give me a second here. 804 people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. 431 likes, $107.71 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely unbelievable. I love each and every one of you. God bless you all. I kept it open, up 40% now. Who's in the gains right now with me? Who's in gains with me? Where are the haters at? They used to say I can't trade. Yo, I'm sorry. Who's in gains right now? Who's in gains in the trading group? Who made gains? Put a high five, put a 333, put your percentage, put 70%, 50%, 80%, 10%, 1%, 5%, 200, 300, 500. Show me what you got, baby. Show me your gains, baby. Show me the gains, baby. Show me the gains. Look, I'm going to go to Twitter right now. I'm feeling it. I'm going to ask y'all to show me the gains. You guys better make a Twitter account right now for your boy and blow this this feed up right now. Show the world who we are. Show me the gains, lifers. Show me the gains. Show me and the world the gains from the week. Show me the gains. Show me and the world the gains from this week and today. Bitcoin. Crypto. Lifers. Show me the gains, lifers. Y'all better run to this. I want to see a 1,000 posts under here. People bugging out. Screaming. Gains on gains. I made more gains. Still demo trading. Super smart, brother. Do the right thing. Someone's adding to the OBS. 58% of the week. Dang. Ooh, we're getting dipped now. But that makes sense. Down to the bottom of this pattern. Now, that could be an M and take us down. This could break to the downside. Remember that. It's bearish divergence. It's a rising wedge. You know? So I don't like to give back my gains. Like, I already did really well today. This is a riskier trade because the pattern's a little bit against me. All right? The second we lose this blue line, I'm out. I'll cut it off 20 bills. I even just put last or market. I hit quantity 100%. I hit close long. I have the confirmation window open. And what I like to do is move this over like so and hit close long. And then I just sit here like this. And I'm willing to just, look, I'm only down $1 now. This thing could really rip. We got this this red bar right here is telling me we can get there. 35,090 and then go from there. But only time will tell, and I'm not 100%. Nothing I do is 100%. We bringing Twitter back. Yeah. Seriously, screen is black. Really? Is the screen black, everybody? I don't think so. I have the live stream right here. I can see it, so it's not black. I send it to my phone in other places in the world, so I know I have a what's called a redundancy. Not black. No, I could see you. Yeah, the screen ain't black, man. That guy's bugging. It's probably a troll. Yo, there's so many trolls out here trying to stop my roll. They're like, yo, this dude's on fire. They're like from other channels. They're like, send it in and tell him it's screen black because he's just like, he can't stop. And if we don't have the energy he has, how are we going to compete with him? You're not. You just can't compete. I'm sorry. God made me special. It is what it is, man. You know, you can try, but just probably not going to happen. It shine brighter than the sun because you are in it. Yep. Everything melanated on my end. Yo, I love you, brother. You're so funny, man. Shout out to Stack McChange in the house. God bless you, brother. And it'd be good to lose a trade. Cool me down. Like, this is almost retesting the top here for a W. Shows me we could win this puppy even that way. I never looked at it both two ways, right? We keep hitting this lower trend line, looking nice. 34.8's holding. Negative Ghost Rider screen is good. Amen. Amen. Not a black screen. Amen. So look, we hooked somebody up at the beginning of the show. 50 beans. That's where the love is. You know what I mean? Let's take a look here at the super chats and let's get them done. All right. I don't see any mods giving me the super chats today, everyone. I guess we missed out on the mod doing it. Or maybe someone did it. Let me just double check. Yeah, I don't see any. No one did the super chats for me today. Or maybe they did. Oh, here we go. Lakochi, God bless you. We got RUNE, MINA, Litecoin, Quant, and PEPE. And I think there's some more. I feel like there was some more. I can always go to the fan funding and find it too. And look, there we lose this channel. We lose this channel, we're dumping. It's a wrap. And the rising wedge is out. And the dream is over. May want to just cut it off. Yeah, 50-minute is spent. Bigger time frames are really beat up, right? Which I didn't really get a chance to look at. Now I lose 20 bucks. I don't like that. Let's see. Are we going to bounce? Usually don't like to sell a low stoke, but if you lose the 50-day moving average, you're going lower. Standstill right now. They're trying to see what people are going to do. If they put enough stops up here, they're going to go get them. If they put stops up here, they're like waiting on price action. This is a rising wedge. Oversold. You should be getting a bounce. This is annoying. Bing. It's the only thing about trading small time frames, you know? Kind of need an audience to do it because you're staring at it all day long. You need a bunch of other people to look at it together, you know? So far, tiny bounce, but nothing like price action. Look, price action just stands still. Like, what the? That's kind of weird, right? It's like just completely still. Looks like we're getting the slow bounce, though. Anyway, yeah, it looks ugly. We're at a standstill here. I'm in the middle on this. If I keep going the wrong chart. I'm in the middle on this idea here. Low, high, lower, low though. Lower, high. Bit of an M right there. I'm going to call it. I don't want to be in a trade anymore anyway. I could mitigate throwing it to cross, but you can't cross while you're here, so. I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking, I want to get stopped out. I don't want to hold it down. I like protecting the purse, personally. Sideways price action right now, though. Huh. I'm in indecision, just waiting on this. More? Did you just send in more? Man, Crypto Billy, man, you're the man, dude. I kind of don't want to be in the trade anymore. I'm like, you know? I'm exhausted. I'll be honest, like it lost the pattern right there. It lost the pattern. Unless you try to put it on these and say it's still in it, but nah, to me it lost it. Because that's just the angle that I don't go for. Like that's the angle that I go for. Just so oversold. But look, you're going to drop to the 200 SMA probably, right? Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. You could go here and go to last, and that way you won't pay a fee. See, I didn't pay any fee there because I limited out. All right. I just wasn't feeling it. And maybe it bounces. I look at it bouncing now, right? It's so funny. Look at it bounce. But I'm just not a fan right now. And I want to do my job for you guys. Like, I don't want to trade anymore. I want to do my job. I have a job. I trade is my job, and I also work every single day here on the channel. So let's get back into the super chats. Let's take a look at MINA and talk about MINA. Hope you had fun with me, though. Wow, 34.8, though. Oh, that kind of gets me going, right? I wouldn't have lost anything. Is it trying to stay inside this bigger channel then? And I should just commit to the trade no matter what. Right? I'd be at like break even again. But you know what? I was also kind of spent. I've been in like literally a trade since 7 in the morning. For the last 4 hours, 5 hours straight, I've been trading. So I kind of want to take a break. My brain wants my break. My brain is asking for a break. It's saying, Sam, you've overloaded me. Take a moment to breathe. So I'm like, all right. Let's take a look at MINA protocol on MEXC. MEXC is the place to be. Link in the description below. Actually, I didn't put it up there yet. I don't think I pinned it. Dang, I can't stand when I don't pin it. Always gets on my nerves. It's like, you know. And I just wanted to pin the comment here. If you want to join the trading group, we pin the message for you so you can see it easily. CryptoLifer.com. Jump into CryptoLifer.com. Brand new website. We got join today all over the website. It's make it simple and easy. Join today. Join today. Join today. You know what I mean? So whenever you want to join, and please sign up to the newsletter. We'd greatly appreciate it. Change the way we do business. Get involved with the community. Be a part of what we do every single day here on the channel. So let's take a look at MINA. Out of control pump to the upside. First thing I'm going to do is remove everything that I've done before. Unless there's a pump I wanted to show you, but we'll see. We're going to take away the moving averages, and we're going to go look at it on the, a weekly chart. So MINA was cool. MINA is a very interesting chain. I did a whole video on MINA for Crypto Lifestyle back in the day. Why is MINA interesting? Well, MINA, all right, you can fit the entire blockchain in like a kilobit, all right? The way they explain MINA is if, say, you found a treasure in your house, like a treasure chest, right? And you took a picture of it, brought it to work, and was like, everyone, I found this amazing treasure chest. I mean, you probably wouldn't tell anyone, but just, Then let's say you dug another hole and you found another, like, relic in the ground. Instead of taking 2 pictures, you'd put the relic on top of it, take 1 picture, bring 1 picture in. What if you found another one? You'd put them all together, take another picture. So MINA protocol keeps taking a picture of a picture inside of the blockchain. And you can fit the entire blockchain on a cell phone or even lower, it's like a kilobit or something. So it's the smallest blockchain in the world that can be held. The only thing I read about it is like it kind of has most of its servers on Amazon. So it's like, even though it's decentralized, is it really? So that's the one thing when I deep dived at that I thought was kind of funny. I almost joked about it. I was like, that's kind of weird, but I like MINA because it's unique, because that has the smallest blockchain of any coin in the game. There's nothing like it. There's some ups and downs to MINA if you break it down. Like, you might find, things that you're not. But for the most part, it had a beautiful pump on the weekly. It went sideways, low stochastics, got the move when the whole market got the move. We got a lot of money got injected to every single thing, right? So let's take a look here on our daily chart, or even our 3-day. Our 3-day is a little spent, but it's inside a flag and may continue here. So right off the bat, you can see previous support or resistance is becoming a good spot. So previous resistance here is now a bounce right there for MINA protocol. It is bouncing on the 3-day chart. Let's take a look at the daily. Like most coins, you'd think it would be beat up, but the daily's getting nice. So like there's a chance. Now we flip on our moving averages. I want to see the 21-day moving average. I want to see how close it is to price action. Now I want to draw a Fibonacci. Now I want to see the 786 Fib. So here's the thing. MINA actually is sitting on a support or resistance flip. It could bounce. If it does that and I miss a green candle and it goes boom, I'm going to look for a flag on the 7-minute or the 15 and possibly catch the ride. There looks like a ride coming for Mina. All right. So I like what you're saying here. I appreciate that you gave this to us and put it on our radar. A lot of the people that give super chats are lifers here that want us just to see the coin. They know it's hot already. They've done the analysis. They've been in my class. So this is something that definitely will help you. All right. And if you want mentorship, if you want to learn, all right, if you really want to leverage trade at another level, jump on into Master Friends Leverage Mastery. All right. That's going to give you 3 mentoring sessions a week, tape reads, and all sorts of fun stuff. You're going to learn so much more about price action, timing, London, Asia, U.S. markets, when the most liquidity is in the market. Why? And I mean, these are things that are just going to help you that the masses do not know. And I highly suggest you get involved and jump in. Even if you join my trading group and you don't want it, you know, it'll spill over. But it's just an awesome thing. Look at the one day too. We're about to get a golden cross. I love front running golden crosses. They've made me a lot of money in my life. So when I see a golden cross about to happen, I highlight it. That looks likely. We could come lower. I think anywhere between 50 cents and 58 cents is the buy zone. But right now, the daily suggesting that we could get a move to the upside. MINA on the 4-hour also a little high too, but still could boom. Again, if it does that move today, I'm looking for the retest or a flag somewhere in this area. So I can't call it yet the exact entry for MINA. I'd wait for the 1 hour to come back down. So here's the deal. I wait for the 1 hour to break out and retest this area or this area, make some type of flag here. Or when it comes down here, I'm jumping on in. But that looks once that 1 hour resets, if you can get a 54-cent MINA, oh my gosh. So what I do here is I put an alert right there. I right click it. And now when price action passes this, it's going to go ding, 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 and it's going to alert me to MINA. All right. I can also put a line here if I want. So when it hits this line, it'll alert me too as well. And that's when I know that my buy zone. A lot of times too, I put alerts on the stochastics RSI. I'm one of the only people you ever meet that alerts on the Stokes, because when the Stokes get oversold, I get a ding, a ding, a ding. And then it wants me to, that's when I kind of look at what's happening. So I'm looking for a breakout and a flag or a retest. Aggressive entry is now, but I believe we could wait for a better confirmation of an entry personally. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. And nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Do whatever makes you happy. Do whatever makes you happy and do whatever education that you have. If you want to get the education that I have, jump on it. It'll blow your mind. All right. I'm telling you right now, every single day I'm live. CryptoLifer.com, baby. CryptoLifer.com. And look, I called that. I got out and I would have been down even more. Bang, bang, bang. Protect that purse. I could see it coming down to the 200 SMA on the 30S, right? And yeah, I could have opened up a short, but I'm a little scalped out for the morning. All right. Let's take a look at the next super chat in action. Thank you so much for doing that. My team always hooking me up and holding me down. Let's take a look at RUNE and PEPE. Bitten stopped at 200 SMA 17-minute. Peace from Dubai. Funny. Thank you so much for saying that. God bless you, brother. And Ape USDT. Melis Williams. Thank you for everyone sending in super chats today. We love you, Melis. We love you, Siad. AED. All right. That's Abu Dhabi, right? Bitcoin is bullish. We're headed to 42K. I don't say things like that. I go one step at a time. I have no idea where Bitcoin's going to go. I don't make these outlandish calls. I believe over time it's going to go up in value because they're going to print money, and Bitcoin is scarce. So over time, we're definitely going to go up in value. But I don't make outlandish statements like we're going to go to 42K by Christmas and stuff like that. You know, I just don't. But do you think we're going to go to 30K or 40K? That's the question. Which one do we go to first? And I'm going to ask that on our Twitter poll later on today. Actually, for my team, can you guys set that team out? Send a tweet out later on today saying, do you believe we're going to go to 40K or 30K? And send a poll out. I want to see what people say. All right. And it's funny, I put out REN just yesterday, remember? Didn't I put this out? I was looking at it. REN protocol. I hadn't looked at it in a long time. Look, there it goes. It's just out of control. What the heck is going on with REN? Like, that's insane. Look at that. Look at that. Imagine being in that right now. You'd be so hyped. Like, that's a massive green candle. Funny, I was looking at REN the last few days. It was on my radar. I don't know why. I hadn't looked at it in a long time. REN. Did I end up putting that out to the trading group? Let me take a look. And trust me, we're going to get to all your super chats. We're going to have to go a little later. Stack McChange had it back in 920. Somewhere back here, Stack was putting it out. September 20th. So you'd be in the money. It would have taken 2 months, but. Hey there, have you been a chance to check out Bricken? It's making waves in the world of tokenization of digital assets. I'd love to hear your thoughts and see a review from you. I haven't had a chance, my man. Send it to my team, man, and they'll put it on my radar. I won't remember that. Sam, does lack of divergence suggest trend continues or lack of manipulation/direction? I don't know what that, I honestly don't understand that question, my man. Lack of divergence means just lack of liquidity at that area. Like when the divergence gets exhausted, it means they've gotten everyone they could, you know. So look, this is still kind of in a falling wedge. You would expect this wedge to break back to the upside here now. Boom. Trade's actually still in the green. See, the trade I was in, I never had to leave it. It's still there. I didn't get stopped out. But I don't have to do anything, you know. Sam, does lack of divergence? Yeah, nah, you give the better entry. Trust in yourself. Let's go, Lifer. Yep, got into Ren. Thanks. Stack in the 99. Amazing. But I don't remember if I posted Ren. Maybe I posted to the 99. Did we talk about it last night on the weekly screen share? I don't know. There's a chance. This looks like it's going to continue to moon now. 7-minute is my go-to, and it's resetting nicely. I don't want to move that because I want that to be where. Been tracking UNFI. Oh, that thing's great. Pumped nicely. We put that out in the trading group. Can you brief us why BOOKMAP is the best for liquidity watching? I just use it all the time, and that's why it's the best. Yeah. But it is. It's just the greatest, man. The guy who created it is a genius, man. Sachi, bro. Like, you're working with a genius mind. Like, why else would you not want BOOKMAP? I don't know. Did we lose Lakochi? Oh, we got Ape. So now we got RUNE. Now, I put out RUNE to my trading group last night, thinking it could continue to move. I said, man, this thing looks like it could pump, right? It's weird. Why don't I have my... I might have done the perp accidentally. I think I did, right? And I was talking about that to the trading group last night. There you go. I gave this to my trading group last night. I said, this thing looks like it's going to moon. Anyone who took the perp made gains. And that was simple to me. I just saw low stochastics touching the 21-day moving average, and it was in a flag. Nice gains for RUNE, 13%. And I gave the exact entry. It came up. And look, even this. On top of it all, look, you had a shoulder. You had the head. You had the right shoulder to the upside. It is beautiful, man. Anyway, I posted this to the trading group last night. We do a weekly screen share. I went over this. Gains. 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 Screen share gains, baby. Sean, if you can find that, screen share gains. We somehow find a gain like every single day or night in this channel. It's insanity. All right, let's get... Now, will RUNE continue is the question. It's a little overbought on the 1 hour. You got some bearish divvy. I would start taking some profits, or I'd look at it at a smaller time frame for a flag. So... flag it out on the 7-minute. If it stays in a bullish pattern, then keep rocking it. If it starts to break down, and if it ever loses 311, you would expect it to come back down to $3. So look for it to stay above 311. Look for this to kind of do its thing here on the 7. Pan out while the 21 touches price action. This thing could continue to moon. Because the price action is pointing up and pretty close, it might even just continue to fly as well. It's weird. It's almost like I'm looking at it this way now. Hold on. My mind just did something that it never did before. It saw it in a different light. It said, could this be a rising wedge that's just going to break out like absolutely parabolically? Like now. 7-minute looks super bullish right now. Like, look, RUNE's about to continue, I feel like. That's super bullish. And Bitcoin back to 800, going for those shorts. This is what we're watching, the 1 minute. And look, there it pumps. Now I'd be in the green on my trade. See, I wouldn't be down. Likely to pump back to the top of the channel. You got this like cup with a handle. It's not amazing, but I see a move right back up here at least to 34,900 for Bitcoin. All right. Stop loss below this previous low. And as you swing up, you can continue to shave. You can even keep it like right there. Don't even need to risk a lot. Look, that's a 12-to-1 risk reward ratio, 16-to-1 risk reward ratio. Risk $100 for $1,600. I mean, if you get all the way up to the target, that's amazing, right? It's almost like a have to trade, right? Something I would feel like I had to take. Okay, moving forward. JW, you have a glossary for all the terms in the life of 99. I have hardly any clue what you're saying. Just when you do, I join. I'd be good to know. I'd have to look these things up. Oh, will they be handy? You're overthinking it, man. The second someone says something, go to Google and type it in, dude. Just don't overthink it, man. Don't overwhelm yourself. One step at a time, my friend. Someone says bearish, type in bearish. Someone says cup and handle, type in cup and handle in trading. I mean, you have a chat GPT and you have BingX. You have a search engine at your fingertips about to tell you everything that's about to go down, right? Like you have Google, man. What are you worried about? If you hear something you don't know, then write it down and then go Google it. You know? I never waited for people. I'm not putting you down. I just never waited for people to explain anything to me. I figured it out on my own. Like I just listened and then I said, oh, that's what he said. This, that. Okay. So I see like RUNE could continue to pump here all the way to 354 out this rising wedge to the upside. Stochastics are resetting while price is pushing up. That's a very bullish sign. Very bullish in my humble opinion. All right. Lakochi, thank you so much for redoing those super chats again. Let's take a look at Quant, PEPE, APE, and UNFI. And Litecoin, which I don't know why you want to go over Litecoin because it just does what Bitcoin does, but Quant's finally in a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. What a boring coin Quant is, though, right? People are all like, get Quant, buy Quant, and then it tanked. I saw all the influencers talking about Quant up here. Absolutely tanked on everybody's face that they showed it on, right? Now, people like Quant because there's a very small supply attached to the ISO 222 projects and stuff like that. But, I mean, I guess. But it's Quant, baby. You know? The daily pushing to the downside right now and has more downside. Touching the 21-day moving average. It's all right. You're going to look for some hidden bullish. You want this RSI to come down while price action stays above that high. When you do that, that's going to be a likely move. Well, it looks like it's going to come down to this high volume node 2 in touch. Is the 200 SMA somewhere near it? Yeah, the 4 hour. So I could see this coming down to the 200 SMA on the 4 hour time frame as well. And rounded tops don't pay the bills, right? That's like a rounded top. Falling wedge that broke to the downside. So now you're trying to now you're in a broadening falling wedge. So I'm not a fan of this. I think it looks like some more downside coming for Quant, personally. And it lost a previous support. That's now resistance. I wouldn't touch Quant till it got back above 99.60, $100. Then I would use it, look for a flag or something to back to the upside. It does look like it's going to come somewhere here to a Fibonacci, find its place, and then pop. I'd look at the 618 here, somewhere at 93, and it might even dip down to 89, but those are going to be the buy zones, in my humble opinion. And I could be wrong, but that's what I'm seeing for Quant. Bro, I'm passionately curious. I will stop and look something up. Me too. I'm passionately, part of who I am makes me curious. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Super chats, LTC, PEPE, app, and UNFI. Joe FAO, man. You just see, you turn me off, but you can be condescending. See, the thing is about me is I'm live every single day, so you get to judge me. You probably were condescending once in the last 6-7 months, but no one heard it. See, you guys hear everything I say, so you get to judge me like I'm on a cross. Take a deep breath and realize that I'm a human being, dude. You're actually, but this statement says is, you're perfect all the time, but when you're not perfect, I judge you. You know what I mean? Come on, Joe. You wouldn't treat me that in real life, but because I'm out here every day and you see me, I don't want to turn you off. I know you're one of my awesome subscribers, but think about it, bro. I'm out here every day, bro. So you can pick apart pieces of my personality whenever you want. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Give me a break, dude. My dad died, for crying out loud. My dad was condescending to me sometimes. I grew up Irish in Boston, bro. People didn't baby me, dude. So I don't baby other people. And you know what? If I babied everybody and they think it's condescending, they're going to look back and be like, you know what? He was the guy that actually just told me the truth. He told me how it was. You know, at the time it felt condescending, but I was real. I could just keep my mouth shut and not say a word. You know what I mean? But I want people to really become amazing. If I want you to become amazing and I just pablum feed you and always say, oh, it's all right, everything's all right. You know what? Some things I say should be condescending because they should rub you, because they should push you to go. Because sometimes my dad made me feel like he was condescending. You know what? But he pushed me to go all the way, baby. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to say, Joe, I love you with all my heart and I appreciate you. But just try not to judge me so much, man. I'm a human being, dude. I'm a human being, man. You know? Like, I'm not perfect. Don't expect me to be 100. Like, I'm not supposed to be an angel. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus. People expect me to be absolutely perfect. Like, everything I do has to be exactly perfect. Like I can't make one mistake. Come on, man. You know? Look at all the testimonials and all the people. If I was that condescending, why would that many people write thousands of comments about me? You know what I mean? Let's get real. All right. Yeah, and there's Bitcoin taking a move to the downside as well. Down to 710. Smart move that I didn't get into the trade. And rising wedges do break down 68% of the time. Had to work yesterday. Your stream went almost my whole shift. It was pretty sweet. Fingbook, we love you. God bless you. Effing book, man. I love you, man. You're awesome, dude. Just be real, man. Keep it 100. That's what I do, man. Sometimes I might, I get it. But, not all trade is perfect. I learned so much from you. God bless you. I love the weather, but it rained once, so I'm never going outside again. Yo, I love you, Jamie, man. You always put things in perspective, bro. No, but Joe's been a really nice guy. I'm pretty sure he's in the trading group. I don't want to piss him off. You know what I mean? But, I'm going to be real, though. I'm going to be real no matter what. So the rising wedge broke down. The bearish diverters broke down, right? We had bearish divvy there. The trade actually did get into the money at one point, right? But fell to the downside. Now it's very likely we come to the 21-day moving average and price action starts to dump for the day. That might even be our high for the afternoon. I'll be honest. You know what I mean? Now we're going to come back down to the 200. Now we're going to consolidate. Now I'm going to leave price alone until I can figure out what it's doing, at another time frame. Nice little breakout. The 1 hour looks like it could continue to the upside, but we got to wait for the smaller time frames to make sense now. Let me get back into the super chats and finish them off. All right. As far as I'm concerned, the truth is not condescending. It's the truth. It's data on a bearish divvy on the 1 hour. Sam, you helped me so much. Thank you. Shout out to JP Riggs. God bless you. Someone said, keep it moving. It's the lunch dump. Yeah, haters gonna hate. Emotions tend to take over sometimes. But at the end of the day, we just have to keep going day in and day out every day. No time to overthink or stress about things that don't matter. Kaya, man, you're right on, dude. You're a survivor, man. Just put another 500 in ITrust. My future self will thank me. Vitality B, man. Long-term holding, man. And you're thinking about your kids, your family, your life. And again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I mean, that's a smart decision in my humble opinion. But you do whatever makes you happy, but I think you're spot on with that. And my man just threw into ITrust Capital, telling you right now. So look at this. This looks like it's going to moon. This is an ascending triangle. I like where the moving averages are. I like where the 200 is at. We're on a high volume node. Yeah, Litecoin's looking good to me. Litecoin looks like a nice trade. Futures or spot to the upside. Looks like a nice 18% coming out of Litecoin. And we haven't really seen any Litecoin rumblings yet. Ever since the halving, it's been super quiet. Everyone got excited about the halving, and then it was like, eh. And then it tanked after the halving like it was supposed to, right? It's so nuts. Right after the halving, just gone, like it always does. Like they just sell, it gets pumped up and sold right off. But I like Litecoin. Safe coin to trade, moves big, only has a few big moves every couple of weeks. It's not like a crazy little altcoin. It's like your big boy. Kind of moves like a stock in a way. I'll put an alert right here. Litecoin looking beautiful to me for some gains. Stop loss below the 200 SMA with a 3 risk reward ratio 3-to-1. I like what I'm looking at for Litecoin. All right. They're moving the price right back up to 830 again. Look at that. It's a crazy day. Wow. Volatile. I'd still be in the money. I would have gotten stopped out though. That one. That would have got me. They would have got me at 683. Wow, so they just went after the stops. That was a stop hunt. They clearly just cleared the stops before this pump. So grimy. They got you out right before they pumped you out. They do it all the time, man. But look, if you use this as your low, you would have been safe. That's why I always look for the left low. Try to find a low that's a little lower than the low that I think I need. You know? Damn, we lost a few hundred people today. We used to have 800 people on the live. I guess we didn't give enough gains. Funny. Shout out to the 34,810 people that love Bitcoin. I'm just messing with you guys, right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Is that going to continue to pump? I don't know. I'm done making calls for Bitcoin for a second. My mind's fried. It's been 5 hours of calling Bitcoin. And, the measured move for this smaller flag is 34,964 if you're in the long. Litecoin looking beautiful to me. That's something I'm putting to the trading group. I like that. That looks nice. That's a very high probability of 18% gains. It's also bottomed out at like 57. I mean, that looks beautiful. Shout out to whoever gave us Litecoin. You're a scholar and a gentleman. God bless you so much for the love, man. That's a 4-hour ascending triangle for Litecoin. And remember, I'm going to be on Crypto Crossfire today at 4 p.m. hosting the show if you want to come on in with us. He's like, Lifer, you put Rune in the lost in the Watch First channel last night. I was so tired on November 4th. That's so crazy, huh? At 12 a.m. I was exhausted. I could barely see. I put Rune in the Watch First, man. Thank you, Sean. But at least I tagged everybody so they saw it, right? Yeah. All right. It was me. Litecoin has huge potential. Thank you for looking at it. Sigma5, we love you. Thank you for the love today. Thank you for today's analysis, Dad. I got to go study now. See you tomorrow. Kyle, we love you, man. Let's take a look at PEPE, APE, UNFI, and Sol. PEPE I had in a little flag. That's going to be simple. We're going to see if it stayed in the flag. If it did, it's still bullish. It left the flag a little bit, but technically still inside a flag. What I don't like to see is the rounded moving averages, which tell us we may get a move to the downside here. The 4-hour looks bullish to me, though, and altcoins have been hot. And if Bitcoin goes sideways and we get a little love and the weekend comes, and previous support or resistance equals a beautiful flip. So here, I like PEPE. With a stop loss like right here, worst comes to worst, you get stopped out for a little bit of loss and figure it out again. And again, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. You should never do what you see someone do on YouTube. It's ridiculous. This is for entertainment purposes only and educational purposes. Things you can learn that you can later on implement yourself if you feel comfortable and you make the practice work. You make the work, right? I like this trade for PEPE. Possible big move. It's been a while since it's made a move. People have been talking about it more than ever. CryptoFace put like 20K on it. So like he's been kind of talking about it, and he's like not that big into memes. So it's pretty interesting. PEPE, USDT, and a bull flag. Oversold on the 4-hour. And memes don't move just like altcoins. Memes can pump pretty nicely. Bitcoin in a bull flag, oversold on the 4-hour. PEPE. And try to find a unique place for your stop loss. Try not to use the exact place I put out. Try to find a different number. If everyone uses the same number, it's not a good idea. You know? Juice, can you pump PEPE for... I own $1 billion PEPE. If it goes to $1, I'm a billionaire. It's never going to $1, man. I'm sorry. I don't see that, you know. And look at the volatility. They went up and down now. Now they're getting into the chop. Now they're like playing with you. I'm happy I took... something told me it was time for me to get out the market for a bit. Because that would have pissed me off. You know what I mean? Not pissed me off, but it would have annoyed me, that movement up and down. Nothing really pisses me off, I'll be honest. It's more of a figure of speech, I guess. Okay. So look, I can see the daily pumping further to the 200 SMA. ApeCoin wants to make a move. ApeCoin's the lowest it's ever been, really, right? It dumped down to $1, sitting down at 103. This thing likes to pump 140. This thing likes to pump all the way to the 200 SMA. All coins like to do it. I wouldn't be surprised if it did it. 22 hours just getting above it. This thing's about to moon. Remember, when you get above a 200 SMA, you usually moon. I would not be surprised if Ape just absolutely apes out of control right now. You know what? Because look at this. It is so likely this is going to pump, and it's so close to the bottom. All right. And remember, I'm your favorite leverage trader that makes more money trading spot. I trade spot all day. Like a lot of leverage traders, they don't want to talk about spot or whatever, or they don't mention spot. I love trading spot, man. I trade spot all day, you know? And look, here's a great place to trade spot, alt trading. So say I want to trade right now. I want to open up a trade. I'm going to show you right now. Let's go to my trading terminal. Let's go to ammos in there, right? Let's go to what I want to trade right now on MEXC, all right? Alt trade is amazing, all right? I'm going to start using alt trading way more to show you how to trade alt trading. I hooked up an API to my MEXC account. Now I'll show you what I'm going to do right now on my MEXC account. It's going to blow your mind how we're going to trade spot. So look, we find APE USDT. Is it restricted or something? And I know that it's super beat up, right? So I'm going to limit into APE. Oh, I can't API on the APE market for whatever reason. Certain coins you can API on, certain coins you can't. I don't know why. You know, just how MEXC is, right? So look, I'm going to go here to spot. When did AllTrading add MEXC support? I talked to them. We went back and forth. It took us like 6 months, really, but we finally got it done. I implemented it. I'm the one who got it done. I'll be honest. I had the rep going back and forth. They had meeting after meeting. I'm the one that got it done, you know. Damn, first time I have no funds today in my account. First time in a long time. I emptied it this morning. Dang, I got no funds. That never happens. Hold on, let me take a look. Got to be something somewhere. Oh, yeah, because I moved some funds somewhere. That's why. Damn. See if there's something I can sell for 8, but nah, I'm happy. Caspa pumped again, back up 19,000. Banging on them. Wow, games for a living. Joystream. Tau. BitTensor up nicely. Jamie, man, you made me $1,000, dude. God bless you, brother. Gala, XRD up nicely too. I Render, I got a bag of. Man, I show you guys all my bags too, which I know you want to see. Don't you want to see? Who wants to see all my bags? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, so I threw money into Hook. Dang. Whatever though. I like Ape right now. I feel like if I put $500 to $1,000 in Ape and hold it for 2 weeks, it's going to make me gains. It's just once it gets above that 200 SMA, it's gone, dude. That thing's going to rip. Very likely you're going to see a $196 Ape. I'm telling you right now. And again, maybe I'm wrong, but the probability is very high. And I don't own any right now, so I'm not trying to pump my own bags. All right. Jamie giving calls. I'm trying to get to 1K, brother. Yeah, he told me to buy BitTensor, man. He told me it was like an amazing project. One of the really only real... He said it was one of the only real AI coins in the game that like really did AI the right way, you know. Yeah, Turbo was out of control today, of course. But yeah, I wanted to take a look at it. It's called Tau, BitTensor, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he made me $859. I got in for like a G, $1,200. And remember, and I kept talking about it at $80, 80 cents, 75 cents. It's now at 87. Shout out to Jamie, man. Almost every coin I bought in the last 3 weeks is up hard. Super hard, you know. So I see Ape doing damage. Super chats, UNFI and Sol. And then I'm going to take a look at TRB. I'm kind of pissed I didn't trade it this morning. Sometimes it slips my mind. So I talked about UNFI down here, bouncing off of the golden pocket and the 706. It did that. It's up 64%. Looks like it's coming back for more. So again, I'll delete all the stuff. Take a look at the moving averages for a second. Look at my 3-day. 3 days a little spent, but still has some gas. As UNFI starts getting, as Uniswap starts getting used more and more popular again, DeFi just, it's what happens is no one cares. Bitcoin moves a little bit. Everyone starts trading DeFi again. Uniswap starts going up. BNB, you know, Pancake Swap, the whole entire thing just starts to rip and everything changes. And that's kind of what we're going through right now. So this looks like it's going to continue. Its measured move takes you to 15. So now that you see where you're going, slap the moving averages back on, understand it. Yeah, and you got a golden cross right there. It's all getting ready for a bigger move, for sure. 22-hour wants to blast to the upside. This is a shoulder head kind of shoulder. But I could say it moved back up and it made this kind of flag. So watch this flag. Watch UNFI. Little mini fib here. From wick to wick right there, though. Watch UNFI come to possibly the 786 retracement there. It's in the golden pocket. But that's a place I would look for it to continue to rip to the upside. And I do have a measured move all the way up to about 15. And I got into UNFI here. I sold it on that wick. I was done. I took my gains. Let's take a look at Solana. And remember, I sold my Solana. Was it a good idea? We'll find out. I sold it all at about, what, $42. I could scoop it back up already down. I would have lost more money. So why did I sell Solana? It's too far away from the 21-day moving average. It got too spent on the daily. The daily has to come back down to this white line. It got moon. So I believe there's a short here for Solana. Now, if Bitcoin does something crazy, there's a chance. But Solana really pumped before Bitcoin pumped. So they're a little off correlated right now. So I believe we're going to be able to short Solana back to the 21-day moving average. Mark my words when I remember this. Solana's coming down here. Very likely. And probably to this point at POC. We'll be able to get it back down to $32 again. I sold though out of those wicks when it got out of control high. I felt like it was just time to sell. I took my profits. I told my trading group. I showed them when I sold. Some guy was like, I sold too. It's a smart move, right? Bang, bang, bang. All right, so Solana. And last but not least, let's take a look at TRB as we end the show. Sean Whitney, those lines are starting to make sense to me. Thank you. Amen. Whatever happened to ChatGPT and CFX? I was in Turbo last night from 1,500 to 1,700. In PEPE community now from 3 to 350. I'm on a roll, baby. Dude, I love it, dude. Good for you. 250 on the day. So TRB moon to 109. It's exactly where Stack said it was likely going to go. All I had to do was draw this 5 or 6 days ago. Give you the move and say, it's going to pump. I think we did draw that. TRB. And now look what it did. It consolidated on the daily in a flag. Just wait for it to probably touch the 21-day moving average. And it is gone, baby, gone. Likely to probably get another bigger move to 190. So I wouldn't be surprised if TRB made a master mammoth move up about 50%. Or it doubled really even, right? Yeah, 77, man, of course, on the 77, right? So look for the 21 to come in. Look for price to mingle with it. And that's going to be my move to the upside for TRB. Now, smaller time frames, y'all took it for this ride here to the upside. Nice pumpage. Look, there's a bit of a cup with a handle there. Back to the upside. Getting sold off really hard right back down. Tells me it's kind of following what Bitcoin's doing. Yeah, Bitcoin down to 690, see? And now they're going after the shorts and the longs, liquidating left and right. Good time to kind of leave the market. I felt like I got mine and I walked away. We're going to take a look at the news, everyone, and then I'm out of here for the day. God bless each and every one of you for jumping on in. PEPE looking interesting, right? Oh, where was I? Oh, man, I must have been posting. I just posted charts and I don't know where I'm posting them, Sean. Was I posting them to you? I just went through a bunch of coins and I posted them to the trading group. I don't see them now. Anyone know where I posted them? Anyone find them? Anyone find my posts? I was just on the left side. And here's my RUNE call that I gave last night. Thing was about to pump, and it did. Didn't hit the stop loss. Well, all the way back to 730 now for Bitcoin. The volatility is real. Bang, bang, bang to the upside. What a beautiful day it is to be alive, my friends. What a beautiful day it is to be alive. We can do no wrong in the life or community. As long as we live in love, and long as the strongest frequency. When you live in love, you cannot be denied. All right, let's bring down that news. Let's talk about the news. Let's bring down the music and let's talk about the news. Hi, my name is Samuel James Price, known as the Crypto Lifer, and every single day I do a news segment on my live stream, and I break down what's happening inside of Web3, crypto, fintech, and more. And I just want to give you this fast update so you can see what's happening in the news. UK Treasury's crypto asset proposals are a step in the right direction, BingX Global CEO. So they're finally happy that someone somewhere is trading regulation. And once that gets done in the UK, I hope the US looks down on them like, what are we doing? How come we didn't figure this out? And they did. Make us look like clowns when we're the head of everything and we run the world. It's kind of sad, right? So, decentralized derivative exchange Derivio launches mainnet on zkSync ERA. Yo, zkSync continues to get big names attached. It's really moving decentralization. Derivio is committed to the creation of trustless and efficient on-chain derivative infrastructure. Our goal is to foster innovation and self-custody, self-sovereignty, and economic liberty. Think about a time where there's going to be no centralized exchanges. It's all going to be DEXs. And we're never going to have to worry about rug pulls because we're all going to have access to our own money on our own wallets. This is what we want. They don't want this. They want you on a bank. They want you signed up. They don't want you having your own wallet. But that's the safest thing for all of us. So how come the biggest powers that be don't want what's safest for us? That's the question you should be asking yourself. U.S. jobs, October jobs up 150K, missing forecasts for 180K. Bitcoin remains lower at 34.3. Interest rates of late have fallen sharply across the U.S. yield curve as traders place bets that the Fed is finished tightening monetary policy. And that's good as interest rates will start to drop a little bit, and they're not going to raise rates. I don't see them raising rates. Are they going to cut rates is the question. The U.S. bond market quickly turned tail over the past 2 weeks, moving from panic selling action to the idea that the Federal Reserve rate hikes are over this cycle, making the coast clear to begin adding fixed income to portfolios. After pushing through 5% in October, the 10-year Treasury yield had tumbled back to 4.6% prior to the employment news. The 2-year Treasury yield has a similar amount, yielding 4.9%. So when more people think that the market's going to tank, they head into safe assets and they pump the yield. When they get out, they lower the yield, right? And the yield curve is when the 2-year pays you more than the 10-year. That's when we get an inverted yield curve. If you ever hear that all the time, it's when the 2-year pays you more. What is a yield? What is a yield? It's when you buy government debt, they pay you to buy it, right? You get an interest rate on that. You buy T-bills, Treasury bills, all right? That's the idea behind this. And that's the news for you, everyone. And you know what? I've been calling, just in case, I've been calling for a move up in the NASDAQ and the S&P. Actually going to take a look at those before I jump on out of here. But thank you so much for watching the news. I go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I can't wait to see you on my next live stream. God bless you, and may you have a wonderful day. So Bitcoin in kind of a shoulder situation, finicky, never got that final pump. The rising wedge didn't break out. It actually broke down. Tells me we're going to go to the 200 SMA. Once we lose that on the 1 hour, look for more downside. Chance that we don't get all the way up to the upside today. And I'll reassess Bitcoin in the next hour and see what my mind sees. Right now, I want to show you the S&P futures, ES1. And I want to show you, and remember, I called a big reversal for the S&P. Everyone was super bearish. I told you we were going to fly. No one believed me. They thought I was insane. I showed you this cup and handle. I said the S&P is going to reverse. Sean, you got to find the video where I called the reversal on the S&P and the NASDAQ. We got to clip that out and send that all around the world. Like, everyone was bearish right here. They were saying this was a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. We were going to dump. Even my buddy Garrick Soloway was doom and gloom. David Lynn, doom and gloom. All these guys were saying that the markets were going to tank. I said, no, I see the markets pumping out of a cup and handle to the upside. I see a bigger target. I see them printing money. I also called Bitcoin. I called the bottom for the S&P last October. I'm calling it right now again. I see the market about to rip to the upside. Beautiful time to get into stocks. They're going to start printing money, and that money's going to have to go somewhere. Dude, the government needs money. They're in the biggest debt they've ever been. There's so many reasons. They need to build the wall again, right? I mean, there's so much going on that they need to take care of. And if you don't think they're going to print money to get out of the situation they're in, I don't know what to tell you. They have no choice. When they print money, all that money is going into cryptocurrency, into stocks and bonds. People are going to just flee the dollar. They're going to grab that value and they're going to spend it and get rid of it. I'm telling you right now, look at the NASDAQ, hidden bullish divergence, 22-hour time frame. It may never even go to the bottom of the pattern. This may be a sharper image. Get it? A sharper, but this may be like a sharper move here. I was giving it some respect for some moves, but that's a cup and handle too. I see two cup and handles on the NASDAQ and the S&P. People that don't trade cup and handles don't understand them. I trade them for a living. It's what I see. When I see them, they're going to move. I am calling a reversal in world markets. I did this one other time last October. I am calling a reversal in the world markets. Right now on this channel, nobody is doing this. I am calling a reversal in world markets. The entire world. Listen to me. I see the entire markets getting pumped to the upside. That's what the charts convey. Look at the 3-day. Everyone is bearish and screaming, we're going to go down the tubes. That's when you want to start buying. They're freaking people out. Never been a better time, in my humble opinion, to get into the stock market. 3-day chart just had a golden cross right there. Are you kidding me? This is a cup and handle with a 3-day golden cross. If you don't see that this is going to boom to the upside, it has hidden bullish divergence on the 3-day chart. Dude, 90% chance the NASDAQ rips past these two all-time highs in the next 4, 5, 6 weeks into January and February. Again, I could be wrong. Watch us lose this level and dump. But the odds are very, very in my favor that this is going to be one of the most golden calls I ever made. Look for the NASDAQ and the S&P to boom on this 3-day chart to the upside. If you learned anything today, put that in your bank and keep it with you. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. Shout out to all my lovers of life. Shout out to everybody still here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. You heard the best thing that you were waiting for. 535 people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. A reversal in world markets noted. Yep. Sam, we are turning at this second. Thank you, Sam. Really appreciate all that you do. Have a great weekend. I called a reversal in world markets when everyone was bearish. Look at that massive pump. I called this 4, 5, 6 days ago, and look at it pumped exactly as I talked about. I see the cup and handle ready to boom on the NASDAQ. TRIAS looks like it's going to moon. It already is mooning a little bit. I'm nice enough to show you the alert. Everyone, I'm out. God bless you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay blessed. Stay amazing. I appreciate you all. God bless. And may you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay squared up. Stay rich. Stay fresh. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay blessed.